gets it to fall! Andrew with the half-court heave!
If you want fast, easy, and affordable service, visit McClarty-Daniel.
Keep your vehicle running like new in our state-of-the-art service facilities. We know your time is valuable. Our factory-certified technicians with decades of experience will get you in and out and back on the road quickly. We service all makes and models at our 6 convenient locations in Bentonville and Springdale. Open 6 days a week.
Visit McClarty-Daniel.com to schedule your service appointment today.
Fall means a lot of things to a lot of people. Falling leaves, pumpkin patches, football games, cozy sweaters, and most importantly, comfort food. A good place to start is with Tyson Pork Roast, high-quality protein that delivers flavor and value for your home team. Pick up your boneless pork loin roast at your local Walmart for that perfect family gathering on game day or any day. Keep it real, keep it Tyson.
Experience everything Springdale has to offer. Visit ExploreSpringdale.com or download the new Explore Springdale app. It's the best place to discover all there is to do and see in Springdale. We'll help you explore our many eateries and attractions and introduce you to our shopping, arts, parks, and trails. You'll also find links to our great hotels and meeting venues. Download the new Explore Springdale app or visit ExploreSpringdale.com to begin your Springdale adventure.
Para un cafecito y charla en la mañana, un menú completo de información. Nuestro compromiso con la familia Springdale llega con la segunda temporada. Nuevas entrevistas, invitados especiales, temas de interés, educación, cultura, identidad y deportes. Entérate de lo que está pasando en el noroeste de Arkansas. Únete al diálogo y acompáñame. Soy Maribel Tapia en Cafecito y Charla.
What's the only thing better than ordering your Whataburger favorites right on your phone? Earning free Whataburger while doing it. Download the Whataburger app to get started, just like you like it.
When getting a mortgage, you need a team that is dependable. With over 50 years of combined experience, Advantage One Mortgage LLC are here for your needs. They also offer cash-out refinancing and free pre-approval. If you have questions regarding income, credit, or funds to close, call us today.
Stuck frozen while I stay in motion. I'ma pass you up while you stop and smell the roses. Pure devotion.
He takes a three, gets it to Paul. Har-Ber with 16 in the quarter. Launches it half court, gets it to Paul. Andrew with the half court heave.
If it didn't break me, it only made me stronger. What's passion?
She'll go inside, won't be deterred, and gets the layup. Another jumper, gets it to fall. Valencia is scoring at will right now.
You just gotta keep going, that's the game, that's the game.
At this time, we ask that you please rise and turn your attention to the flags at the top of the gym for a pledge of allegiance, followed by the national anthem. I pledge allegiance to the flag Superintendent Dr. Jared Cleveland and Principal Dr. Paul Green. Welcome to Wildcat Arena. It's game time. Here's your starting lineups. First, the visiting Fort Smith Northside Lady Bears. Number 14, Cherish Blackman. Number 20, Isabella Kendrick. Number 22, Ariana Good. Number 23, Erica Good. And number 25, Karis Washington. Head coach, Ricky Smith. And now, Wildcat fans, let's make some noise for your Har-Ber Lady Wildcats. Senior, number 11, Galatia Andrew. Senior, number 20, Mary Blake Martell. Junior, number 23, Delaney Miller. Senior, number 30, Alexis Constancia. Senior, number 33, Patience McDaniel. Head coach for the Wildcats, Caroline Jenkins. She's assisted by Josh Har-Ber and Bakari Norman.
Good evening and welcome to the Wildcat Sports Network as we bring you some courtside action. That is right. Me and my co-commentator right here, Drew Altum, are on the court tonight. So we're going to bring you a little submersed version of tonight's action as we've got the tip-off here in Wildcat Arena coming to you shortly, as Cherish Blackman will do the honors for the Northside Grizzlies. This is a very, very good team sitting at the one spot right now in the girls' conference. A very good squad. And they beat the Wildcats in the last outing, although McDaniel only had 14 points in that outing. So what do the Wildcats, you think, need to do tonight to kind of prove themselves?
Well, first off, I think, you know, they might expect a little more from McDaniel. Even though 14 points is a lot, that's not a lot for her, and I think they could expect more maybe this time out of her.
Yeah, her average at 22 points per game, so Patience McDaniel a lot more to do if she wants to have an all-star night tonight like she normally does. She's going to be guarded by Karis Washington to begin the game. Now Andrew from deep three-point range doesn't get it to fall, and Cherish Blackman has the rebound now to Gooden, who will run the point guard. Gooden, one of the two twins in the starting lineup. Number 22 is the 16.7 points per game player who has the ball right now. And the other one as number 23, Erica Gooden. As Karis Washington will go inside, knock down Paige McDaniel in the process, no call, but the Wildcats do get the ball on the play. Andrew looking to push, pulls out to Martfeld. Martfeld going to drive, gets back tip from Gooden. Gooden going to look to go. She's got 2 to go against. Sends it to Washington. Washington inside, misses the layup, and Martfeld with the rebound. So some good defensive possessions by both teams so far.
Yeah, definitely some good defense we've seen so far. And for both offenses, you're going to want to limit the live ball turnovers and keep the other teams out of transition.
Exactly. I mean, they've been in transition a lot so far. You see the exact same play the Wildcats going to run. Washington cheats it on that time. Andrew with the ball. She had 18 in the past game. Martfeld pulls up for Jay, gets it to fall. Martfeld has not been able to get that to fall this much this season, but gets that one to fall, and that's all that matters at the moment as the score is 2-0. The Wildcats with the lead as Gooden sends it inside to Blackman. Blackman going to go up against McDaniel, not get it to fall, and McDaniel has the rebound. She averages about 7 of those per game, so going to add to her stats right there. Now to Martfeld. Martfeld gives up to McDaniel. She's guarded by Washington. Goes inside. Puts up the shot. Going to be a traveling violation call before anything. That's the advantage of being on the court. You know exactly what they're going to call.
Yeah, it's definitely a lot better view up here. You feel like you're more in the game.
I hope we get hit by a ball. I don't know why. I just hope that we're in the game. As Gooden has the ball. She's a 3-point. 31 on the shot clock, so they didn't set it in time, as they're going to have to do that. And they get it inside to Gooden. Gooden, a 3-point expert, as well as a driver. They did not set it to 3:31. They are waiting to set the shot clock. There we are. I don't know what the holdup is. Okay, there we go. Now we're back into the action. As Gooden does a little floater, doesn't get the fall, and the rebound is fought between both teams. The Wildcats going to win the ball right there.
There you go. See some good defense that's helped the Wildcats go on this run that they have in these last games, and just making them take tough shots that are contested inside.
So the shot clock being a problem right now in Har-Ber Arena, and we'll see if that gets into it. I mean, the thing is, if they work on it as much as they can and it doesn't work, which is why we're going to get another whistle, because the shot clock is not working at all. So any momentum built in this game by any team is pretty much gone at this point. Both coaches not happy with this one, but it gives the teams a chance to huddle and talk about what they've been doing wrong or right. The clock will reset to 5:53, and we will have 35 seconds on the shot clock, so I think we are fixed and we're ready to go. And we are ready to go. There we go. The shot clock is on. Mr. Brad Whaley doing the honors right there. Paige McDaniel gives it up to Roller. Roller fakes the three, is going to drive inside. Gets shot on the thing, or gets shot on the screen. Good fire right there by the Northside Grizzlies. Now Andrew, she goes inside, sends it to Martfeld. Martfeld going to go inside. Send it to Placencia all the way out to McDaniel. She fakes, is fouled on the play, as Gooden is going to slap her a little too hard right there. And that'll be another foul, or the first foul for the Northside Grizzlies.
Yeah, I thought that was good. Good ball movement there, though. The Wildcats, before the foul, they were making the Grizzlies scramble around on defense. I think that's what led to the foul.
Some unselfish passing right there by the Wildcats. As now Andrew has the ball. The definition of an unselfish passer is Andrew. She gives inside to Placencia. She can't handle it as well. Sends it out and will be tipped on the play as Gooden saves it to the other Gooden, and that'll go out of bounds off the Northside Grizzlies. So a lot of frustration for the Grizzlies so far. Have not been able to get a lot of possessions to go their way.
Yeah, just making a little uncharacteristic turnovers here early on. I think they'll fix that as we get into this game.
As they get a little more comfortable. This is a Wildcat team that's on a 6-game winning streak, so a little bit of that is a key factor. Cherish Blackman with the steal off a Delaney roller pass. Goes inside, puts up the shot, doesn't get the fall. Washington almost had the rebound, but McDaniel takes it instead and will go full court. She's got 2 to beat. Puts on the spin, goes inside, kicks it out. And that's Karis Washington who will steal the ball and go in for a layup, and she'll get it to fall. 2-2 our score with 4:40 left in the first quarter as both teams have now got on the board.
Yeah, that's exactly what you want to avoid, those live ball turnovers that lead to easy layups like that.
And, I mean, they're looking for Placencia, but at the same time, if you don't have her, you don't have her. As they're going to run a little cutters action here. Roller from spot up 3, doesn't get it the fall, and Gooden with the rebound. She'll go the other way, running the point guard position here for the Northside Grizzlies. She's hesitating. Looks like maybe a horns action. Get it inside to Gooden. They did a little ISO post up, no good. Rebounds her own shot, puts it back up, fouled on the play, and one for Ariana Gooden. Right there, stayed with it, and got the bucket.
Yeah, it was good relentlessness on the offensive glass there. Followed her own shot. No one on Har-Ber really boxed her out. She took advantage. Now she's going to the line for the and one.
Ariana Gooden averaging 16.7 points per game, 7 rebounds per game as a point guard. So doing her work inside as Martfeld with the rebound off the missed free throw. She shoots about 79% from free throws, so an uncharacteristic miss. I mean, 79%, that's pretty good from free throw, I think.
Yeah, that's especially good for high school.
As Placencia is going to get it off of her hand. They've been trying to force feed down low, but it has not been there. They've been doing a great job, have the Grizzlies, of not letting the Wildcats get it inside.
Yeah, the Grizzlies figured out early on where the Wildcats want to go, and they made it a priority to take it away, and they're doing a pretty good job of that.
Kendrick now with the ball. This is the 1-seeded Grizzlies against your 2-seeded Wildcats. As they get it inside, Cherish Blackman's thrown to the ground as the Northside Grizzlies, Karis Washington will do the honors and get the points. As Andrew comes around it, there's going to be a screen on the play as they're going to say Blackman fought around it and is going to pick up the foul. The Northside Grizzlies coach not very happy with the call. As that's the perk of being down here. We're going to hear everything from Coach Jenkins and from Coach Smith. Andrew comes around the 3. He sends it inside to Placencia. It's not there again. The Wildcats are forcing it inside and have not been able to get the ball to Placencia at all. Now Washington. She'll hesitate. Sends it inside. They try a little bit of it against Cherish Blackman against Placencia. Doesn't get the fall. So right now the inside game for both teams not working.
Yeah, I think they're just both forcing it a little too much. They need to swing it around, pass it, see what else they got, because it's not working inside early on.
Patience McDaniel's going to go inside, going to get fouled on the play as she will now shoot 2.
That's what you want to see. You want to see more of that. You want to see penetration from McDaniel, get inside, and you know she's good at drawing free throws, and she's pretty good at making them, so that's what you want to see if you're the Wildcats.
Yep, she shoots about 77% from free throw territory, so she's going to get the first one and miss it. That's the commentator's jinx doing its thing there. As substitution, as Cherish Blackman will come out of the ball game. Anaya Brewer will replace her. As Patience McDaniel will get another free throw at the line, looking to make it 3 points for the Cats. She misses that one. Delaney Roller almost with the rebound, but Ariana Gooden gets it instead and will go the other way. She's guarded by McDaniel in the full court. Now Brewer. Brewer gives it up to the other Gooden. Erica Gooden it is. No, that's Ariana Gooden. And that's a charge drawn by Patience McDaniel. She averages 1 charge per game. That's insane, by the way, to think about that. It's like 1 point something, too, so it's not even a doubt. Great job by McDaniel right there drawing the charge.
Yeah, we see you draw a ton of charges, and it really gets the energy going for the Wildcats, and you can expect almost 1 or 2 a game from her every night.
As Patience McDaniel now with the ball, looking for down low action, but can't get it. As now Martfeld with it. I don't know what is happening right now, but the Wildcats are wanting some down low, and they are not getting it at all. Placencia. She'll look to, she almost pulled up. Ariana Gooden steals it away. She's going to go in the full court against Andrew. Blocks it away, but is going to pick up a foul instead. And Ariana Gooden is going to fall down on a leg a little uncomfortably.
Looks like she'll be okay there. Not something you want to see. You don't want to see Gooden go down if you're the Grizzlies.
But that'll send Gooden to the line, shooting 2 free throws here for the Grizzlies as they have a 4-point lead, 6-2 our score with 1:57 left to play in the first quarter. Stretching out right there is Gooden, making sure that she's okay on the play. As Gooden will miss the first free throw. She is 0 for 2 at the line so far tonight.
We've seen a lot of misses tonight from some good free throw shooters.
Yeah, I mean, very uncharacteristic misses for both McDaniel and Gooden as Gooden sinks the second one. So she is 1 for 3 on the night. As now Glacia Angel will bring the ball up. She's already shot 3 free throws, though. That's the catch. Now inside to McDaniel. They set a little screen right there. She goes inside, puts up the shot, doesn't get the fall. As could have been a foul on the play, but they're going to decide against it as Washington's looking to push. That's what she does best. She's going to go inside, not get stopped by anybody. They're going to take a shot. No good. Rebounded by McDaniel. She might not have a lot of points right now, but she's definitely got some rebounds, does McDaniel.
Yeah, she's going to work hard even when she's not getting her buckets.
Roller doesn't get it to fall, and that is rebounded by Washington. Washington averaging 7.5 rebounds per game, so not uncharacteristic of her. She's going to go inside, send it over, and a charge drawn by Patience McDaniel. That's 2 already drawn by McDaniel and prevented a score right there because Gooden had it for a layup.
Yeah, that was a really smart play. She could tell Gooden was, Washington was driving maybe a little out of control, but she knew where to be, placed her body perfectly, and got the charge.
As Glacia Andrew will bring the ball up here for the Wildcats. She's looking for something. Gives it up to Lunningham, now to Roller. Roller all the way out. She's guarded by Gooden. Got to do something quickly. 14 seconds left on the shot clock. Roller wide open. They're going to call a blocking foul. Coach Smith very animated about it. Very angry with it. He's even getting in the face of the referee about it. Very angry. And they're going to assess a bench warning to the Northside Grizzlies. They're going to call that on Gooden. That should be her 3rd foul. Wow, that is already 3 on Ariana Gooden.
Yeah, you can see why Coach is not very happy about that. He can't afford 3 fouls already on Gooden. That's a player you need to be in the game.
So frustration down here by the Northside Grizzlies as their main star already has 3 fouls in the ball game. They've sent in a substitution for her already. So she is out. But they do have another star, Karis Washington at number 25, who averages 17.4 points per game, so a very good player as well. So that's going to be interesting. They get inside to McDaniel. She'll go up for a left-handed shot, get the fall, and there you go. The Wildcats on the board again. 4-7 now our score with the 3-point lead favoring the Grizzlies. Karis Washington with the basketball. She'll turn into the proverbial point guard as they get it over to Erica Gooden. She'll go inside, send it to Washington. Washington can't handle it as Roller steals it away and gives it up to Andrew. The Wildcats have a little bit of momentum. No shot clock on. 7-4 our score with 21 seconds left to play in the first. Andrew gives it up to Roller. Roller fakes it. Attacks inside, goes up for the shot, doesn't get the fall, and rebound right there goes to Brewer. Brewer going to go the other way. Sends it up to Washington. Washington with 4 seconds left on the clock. Lunningham tips it away. Good play by Lunningham on the defensive side. So 2.5 seconds left to play in the first quarter as the Grizzlies going to have to get something quick. They're going to try to get it inside to Washington. They don't. They get it inside to Kendrick. Kendrick going to shoot the shot. Doesn't get it to fall. And that's how the first quarter will end. 7-4 our score. A 3-point lead for the Northside Grizzlies going into the second. And we're going to take a quick commercial break. We'll be right back here on the Wildcat Sports Network.
Goodbye, guessing. Hello, confidence. So long, stress. Hello, security. Farewell, running to the bank. Hello, banking from anywhere. Get a quick view of your balance, block lost debit cards, and quickly deposit checks anywhere, anytime with the highly rated Arvest Go mobile app from Arvest Bank. Goodbye, limits. Hello, possibilities.
At Northwest Health, you can check in online for urgent care and ER visits. This simple step lets you pick a time that's convenient and saves your spot in line before you arrive. It's our new approach to the waiting room. Visit mynorthwestanycare.com.
Well, welcome back, Wildcat Sports Network fans. We bring you back into the action here. 7-4 our score with 8 minutes on the second quarter clock. And it's been a fun one so far. It's been a little too eventful, or a little too uneventful, I should say, sorry. Only 7 points scored for the Grizzlies, who are a #1 seed, and only 4 points scored for the 6-game winning streak, 2-seeded Wildcats.
Yeah, I think we saw both offenses just try and force things a little too much. They turned it over a little more than they'd like, and then I think we saw Northside miss some shots inside that they wouldn't normally miss.
And you see Cherish Blackman sub back into the ballgame. She's got 2 fouls, so going to have to be aware on the play as Kendrick sends it inside to Washington. Help defense is there by McDaniel, but a foul on the play as McDaniel will pick up that one. That's going to be her first personal, so not worries there yet, but could be very soon. As Washington will go to the line, shooting 2 here for the Northside Grizzlies. She shoots, here, I'll let you do that one.
See her miss that first one, but she shoots normally 66% on the season. That's a pretty good percentage we've seen in high school basketball, so you trust her to make her free throws. Jinxed them again.
Yeah, there you go. As Andrew will get the rebound and go the other way, so 7-4 remains our score with 7:40 left on the second quarter clock. Martfeld gets it, sends over to McDaniel. She's guarded by Washington, who has done an amazing job on her tonight. Gives inside to Martfeld, which is stolen away very quickly by Brewer. She's going the other way, loses the handle. Martfeld on the ground, Lunningham on the ground. Now Washington has it. No one picking her up. She's going to go inside. A foul on the play as Lunningham will pick her up on the ground.
You can tell here early on that Northside likes to play fast. They like to get out and run. So if you're the Wildcats, you want to make it a point to get back on defense quickly.
There's something the Wildcats that are doing that I kind of like a little bit is they're playing very aggressive defensively. As the roller goes up, Blackman with the block. Wow, doing a great job right there of not allowing anything inside for roller. They said fast break. Oh no no no.
Yeah, Blackman showed off her speed there, recovered, made up ground quickly for that block.
The athleticism that took is just insane. As Karis Washington puts on the moves on Martfeld, goes up for the shot, doesn't get the fall, rebounded by someone. Andrews going to take down Cadence Fleming. See, the Wildcats playing very aggressive here tonight so far.
Hey, you mentioned their aggressiveness. They're really, you can tell they made it a point to play aggressively. It hasn't really hurt them too bad so far. It's actually helped them, but they're just maybe got a little too aggressive.
Hurts them a little bit right there as Glacia Andrew will go out of the ballgame with 2 fouls already in the game. As now Karis Washington will inbound. She gets inside to Brewer. Brewer now to Kendrick, now to Blackman. Blackman will go inside against McDaniel. She'll pull up for Jay. Gets it to fall. A swish for Cherish Blackman. 9-4 our score with a 5-point lead favoring the Northside Grizzlies as Paige McDaniel now has the ball. Hasn't been doing much. Only 2 points on the night for McDaniel so far. Of the 4, though. As they get it to her, they goes inside for the left hand. Is going to be fouled in the play. She'll get 2 free throws at the line for the Wildcats.
Yeah, that was a really nice play. They caught the defense sleeping a little bit with that back screen and a perfect pass there set up McDaniel for the layup.
And that's going to be on Cherish Blackman, her 3rd personal, as you've already got 2 Grizzlies with 3 fouls. Ariana Gooden and Cherish Blackman, 2 of the best players for the Grizzlies in foul trouble, as Paige McDaniel will miss the first free throw. And that's going to be Erica Gooden subbing in the ballgame for Blackman. So now the size is going to be a problem for the Northside Grizzlies. They still have Karis Washington, who's a very aggressive threat down low, though, as McDaniel gets another chance at the free throw and will sink it. So 5-9 now our score. A 4-point lead for the Northside Grizzlies as Karis Washington will run the point guard here. A very dominant player for the Northside Grizzlies. She comes around the screen, shoots a 3, banks it in. Karis Washington from three-point territory.
Yeah, you can tell that's not the not the shot coach wanted, but I think he'll live with the result there.
I would. They're going to try to run the exact same play for McDaniel. They can't get it. Roller going to come around for three. She says, I want one. Doesn't get it to fall, though. And Gooden with the rebound. Karis Washington pushing. She's the offensive option on the court right now. She gets fouled on the play. She'll go to the line shooting 2 free throws. As the Wildcats have come out starting a little slow offensively. It's been the defense of the Grizzlies, but it's also just been the offensive struggles.
Yeah, turning it over a little too much and trying to force things that aren't there so far early on. And Washington's a really good player, pushing it in transition. She's really good one-on-one. She can get around her man, and that's why she's at the free throw line right now.
As Washington sinks both at the free throw line. As now Carrie Deffenbaugh brings the ball across the timeline, gives it up to Martfeld, who gives it up to McDaniel, and she'll make the moves. She's going to her left. Go inside, put up the shot, doesn't get the fall. Carrington Deffenbaugh tries to get the rebound, but she won't, and Brewer gets it. Washington now pushing, someone's got to stop her. As she has been doing all the scoring here tonight. She's got 9 points of the 14 scored for the Northside Grizzlies. They get it inside to Erica Gooden, now out to Brewer. Brewer against Roller, send it out to Washington. Washington going to drive. As she throws it all the way out to Martfeld. McDaniel trying to go to her left. Now Martfeld. Goes up with a right, doesn't get the fall, and is rebounded by no one, tipped out of bounds by the Wildcats.
Yeah, it was a really nice move by Martfeld, get by her defender with the jab step, but just couldn't convert the layup there. That's one that, you know, that's one of the reasons why the Wildcats only have 5 points right now, just not converting inside.
As now Karis Washington with the ball, she's against Martfeld. Karis Washington goes inside, slips it inside, and good for the layup is Fleming. A very good job right there by Karis Washington of distributing the ball.
Yeah, it's a really nice pass. She felt the help defense come over. She knew her teammate was going to be sitting on the opposite block and dished it to her perfectly.
McDaniel with it. She's guarded by Washington, who's done an amazing job tonight defensively. Placencia goes inside, sends it out to Deffenbaugh. Three, no good. Rebounded by McDaniel. She's hit on the play. She's going to work, though. Goes up with her left, doesn't get the fall, but 2 free throws for her. Who is that going to be on? That's going to be on Erica Gooden. That's going to be her first personal.
Yeah, it was just good aggressiveness by McDaniel. She worked for that offensive rebound over a defender and then drove it in tough over 2 people.
As McDaniel will sink the first free throw. Lunningham got a 7 in the ball game, replacing Martfeld. Might not see Andrew for the rest of the first half, as well as Gooden and Blackman for the Grizzlies. As McDaniel will sink the second. And we've got a 7 to 16 point ball game, a 9-point lead for the Northside Grizzlies, as Washington will bring it across the timeline. Washington. You'd assume this would be an ISO play for Washington. It was not. I was wrong. As Washington now has it, she's guarded by Lunningham. Lunningham has some fouls to give if she needs them. She'll go inside. There's going to be a push in the back by Placencia. So that'll send the Northside Grizzlies to the line shooting 1-1. As the first free throw is up and no good, rebounded by Placencia, and she is fouled on the play, so that'll be an automatic 1-1 for Placencia.
Seeing a lot of fouls here in this game. Got both teams already in the bonus.
And 3 players out right now with foul trouble. Alicia Andrew with 2, and then Cherith Blackman and Ariana Gooden out with 3. That's Placencia at the line. Shoot for 1-1 and gets the first one to fall. Alicia Andrew, she does return for the Wildcats.
You can see Coach Jenkins thinks she needs her to make a run here at the end of the half. Hopefully, well, the hope is that she stays out of foul trouble here, obviously.
As Placencia sinks the second. There you go, 2 for 2 from Placencia. Now shrinks it to a 7-point lead for the Northside Grizzlies. 3:40 left to play in the second quarter. 9-16 our score. They send it inside. Gooden now over to Kendrick. Kendrick to Washington. Washington guarded by Lunningham. She'll drive inside. Sweep through the defenders. Sinks the shot, but will be fouled on the floor beforehand as Lunningham will pick up that one. That's going to be the first personal foul on Lunningham. But the team's, or second personal foul on Lunningham. The team's 8th. So us in Washington line shooting 1-1. She's been a little wishy-washy on free throws, but sinks that first one.
We see Har-Ber's seems to be making more of an effort to double or trap Washington to get the ball out of her hands, and she's still at the free throw line anyways.
As Washington doesn't sink the second, and McDaniel with the rebound now gives it up to Andrew. Andrew runs the point, runs the show for the Wildcats, and it's very tough to run anything without her. They get it inside to McDaniel. McDaniel going to pull up for Jay. Doesn't get it to fall. Lunningham there for the rebound as she gets it out to Andrew. Andrew fakes a three, goes inside, sends it to Placencia, now tipped away. Lunningham on the ground. Sends it out to McDaniel. McDaniel fakes three, goes inside, puts on the spin, and will travel on the play.
That's just good defense there by the Grizzlies. Just really didn't let anything happen in the paint. They packed it in, and there was good help defense the whole possession.
As now Karis Washington has the ball. 2:47 left to play here in the second quarter. As Washington pulls up from three, doesn't get the ball. Placencia with the rebound, and Andrew going the other way. She sends it up to McDaniel. McDaniel looking to push. Pulls up for Jay. Doesn't get it to fall, and Lunningham there for a rebound, and a cameraman is hit on the play. And a timeout called by the Wildcats. We'll take a timeout with them. We'll be right back here on the Wildcat Sports Network.
Ballpark Franks got their start in 1957, right here in the ballpark. And with the taste of 100% Angus beef, passed down from one generation to the next, they soon became a tradition everywhere, bringing on the feeling of summer in every bite. Ballpark Franks, bring on summer.
Welcome back, Wildcat Sports Network fans. 17-9, our score, an 8-point lead for the Northside Grizzlies here in Wildcat Arena as Delaney Roller will do the honors and inbound the ball here for the Wildcats. They get it inside to McDaniel. Now back over to Galatia Andrew. Three-pointer up. Good for Galatia Andrew, but they hit the top of the thing, but they're not going to call it. So 12-17 now our score. 5-point lead for the Northside Grizzlies. Andrew chipping in right there, had 18 points against the Rogers Mounties, and a lot of those were threes in the previous game.
Yeah, you saw that one bounce around, but you'll take them any way you can get them right now if you're the Wildcats. That was a fourth of their points that they have with that one shot.
Karis Washington from three-point territory. Doesn't get the fall. Rebounded by Patience McDaniel. She'll look to push. Sends it over to Roller. Three up for Roller. No good. Rebounded by no one. Hit out of bounds by one of the Northside Grizzlies. And that'll stay with the Wildcats. Lunningham doing her work rebounding the ball. Even if she doesn't get it, she's forcing someone to hit it out of bounds. She's doing a great job for the Wildcats so far tonight.
Yeah, I was just about to make that point. She didn't touch it, but she kind of forced that ball back to the Wildcats.
Andrew sends it inside to McDaniel. She pulls up for Jay. Doesn't get it to fall. McDaniel short on a lot of her shots right now. Has not been able to get it. Very frustrated is McDaniel with the scoring right now. Only 5 points in the ball game. Washington comes around the screen. Has been unsuccessful from three so far. Only has one bank shot in from three. Lunningham guarding Brewer. Brewer almost pulls up Lunningham right there for it. Lunningham with the steal. There we go. She is doing it all right now. The glue girl right now for the Wildcats.
Yeah,
Galatia Andrew.
That was really nice work on defense. She was everywhere in that possession, just harassing everyone.
Roller. Andrew wide open three. Doesn't get it to fall. Rebounded by Gooden. Off the foot of Brewer, and Lunningham is working her tail off right now for the Wildcats.
Yeah, she's doing everything. She's forcing extra possessions for the Wildcats, and she's getting steals. She's just doing it all right now.
As McDaniel will inbound, she gets inside to Roller over to Andrew. They're looking for McDaniel inside. They get it to her. Karis Washington might have fouled in the play. McDaniel steals it back, though, as she is knocked to the ground. And a jump ball will be called. Possession arrow will be favoring the Wildcats. As Delaney Roller will inbound the ball. Marfeld back into the ball game. Andrew, she fakes it, goes inside for layup, doesn't get it to fall, and Lunningham tries to get a rebound against Brewer, but can't get it. They send it up to Washington. Washington going to look at it full court against McDaniel. Is going to get blocked on the play. Blocked again! And out of bounds on Karis Washington. The Wildcats have some defense together right now.
That was just really good hands by McDaniel. She stripped it perfectly without fouling, and you can feel the energy starting to pick up a little bit from the Wildcats.
The momentum that they needed, but a little too late because they're about to go into halftime and lose some of it. They give it up to Andrew. Andrew fakes it, gives inside to Martfeld. She'll go up. Is fouled maybe on the play, but misses it. They never reset the shot clock, so 11 seconds in the game. There's no shot clock on. The clock is ticking. They get it inside, but stolen away from the Cats. Chase McDaniel going in the full court. It's not going to be stopped. Brewer comes in too late. Patience McDaniel with the score, and the momentum goes to the Cats to end the first half. 14-17 the score, 3-point lead for the Northside Grizzlies. Some frustration on the Grizzlies side so far. They are very aggravated with the calls that they've been given. 14-17 our score. What do you think about that first half?
Yep. Well, it started out a little slow with a lot of foul calls and some shot clock malfunctions, but, you know, there at the end, the energy started to pick up for both teams, and it was pretty entertaining to end the half.
Yep, and that'll send us to halftime, so we'll be right back. Hopefully we'll have Coach Sheffenbaugh to do an interview. You never know on the Wildcat Sports Network.
No matter what kind of car you drive, two things are always true. All tires eventually need replacing and all vehicles need servicing. Luckily for you, Big O Tires is an expert in both. We have all the name brand tires you trust for any vehicle on any road condition. And our expert services on alignment, shocks, struts, batteries, brakes, and more will keep your vehicle running as smooth as those new tires. Don't wait another day and take advantage of our good to no credit needed financing. Only at your local Big O Tires, the team you trust.
Are you ready for a new career opportunity? Ready for
teamwork?
Ready for
Competitive benefits?
Ready for
A friendly culture.
Ready for
Stability and growth.
Ready for
Limitless opportunities.
Cintas, ready for the workday.
Clay Maxey NWA, it's just an easy, customer-centered experience. Right now is probably the easiest time that I've ever seen to achieve financing for people on maybe even a more expensive vehicle or more accommodating vehicle for their family. I've got the best inventory, I would say, in the state, and my people are not only experienced in the car business, but they're experienced in the people business. Whether you just check us out online or you check us out in person, we want you to visit us. Clay Maxey NWA and ClayMaxeyNWA.com.
What if we told you could buy your next home without having to compromise? That's exactly what the Har-Ber Come Home Savings Program can do for you. Choose between a $5,000 design studio allowance, a $7,500 luxury kitchen and bath upgrade, $3,500 in closing costs, or a 0.5% rate buy down, saving you thousands over the life of your loan. Don't settle for less than you deserve. Come home to a place you love. Head to Har-Ber's website today to take advantage of this limited time offer.
Welcome back, Wildcat fans. We bring you Coach Seibolt, the head of the Silver Stars now, head coach, I should say. Coach, we heard about a little something that happened in Florida. Tell us about it.
Yes, so we attended our first national championship in Orlando, Florida over the weekend, and we ended up 9th in the kick division.
Wow. Is that the first time Har-Ber's ever won a title?
Yes, it was our first time. We made it a goal starting in June that we were going to go to camp and we were going to earn our bid to get there. So it's been a long journey, and I'm just so excited that our hard work paid off and they were able to become nationally ranked at their first national championship.
And how important is this for the Lady Silver Stars this year? I mean, it's a milestone in history.
Yeah, no, so it's definitely a huge program goal. And so the fact that this happened with the first year, that's amazing that our first time attending, we did so well. So from this point forward, hopefully, it's just onward and upward from here.
And this is your first year. You're speaking of first year as head coach. You took over for Coach Rhodes.
Yes.
And then kind of made it your own program. Tell us about how you kind of changed the guard and made it your own.
Yeah, so one of the things we were discussing is how can we become more competitive? How can we take our current reputation and bring it over into the competitive realm of dance? So that's something we've really focused on, and it is becoming what we wanted it to be and what we've envisioned. So we're just hoping to keep up that same tempo from here.
And then we kind of talked about it a little bit, but what's your goal going forward? This is your first year as coach. What's second, third, and beyond years as your coach and your goals?
Yeah, so we can go to nationals in 2 categories. So we took 2 routines this year, but only one of them got us into that final round to be nationally ranked. So in the future, we are hoping to make it nationally ranked in 2 dances. So that's the max you can do, and just keep striving to do better than 9th like we did this year.
Always trying to get better. That's Coach Seibolt. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you.
And we're going to send it to a quick commercial break, but we'll have Wildcat basketball right back on the Wildcat Sports Network.
What was that?
What's all that racket?
Quokka! Did you hear that?
Sounds like a wild animal.
A wild animal?
Arkansans appreciate community. We work and raise families, care for our neighbors, and come together in good times and bad. At First Security, that local strength is what we love best about our home state. There is commitment here, and heart, and hope. Thank you to everyone who is standing together, learning from one another, and making Arkansas a place we all love to call home. We're proud to be your community bank.
Hometown. That word still means something here. It means we're neighbors. We do the right thing. We care about your family. And you deserve the very best every time you walk in the front door. Har-Ber's. Hometown fresh.
Hey Northwest Arkansas, Lara here at Sam's Furniture. If you're looking for new furniture, we have over 170,000 square feet selection at everyday low prices and same-day delivery available. But the best part is that we love to serve our community. So when you buy at Sam's, part of your purchase goes to support one of the many amazing organizations that we have been blessed to partner with. Serving others, especially those in need, is our culture here, and we hope that you'll be a part of that too. Arkansas's largest furniture destination, get it at Sam's.
Stuck frozen while I stay in motion. I'ma pass you up while you stop and smell the roses. Pure devotion. You just dip your toes in. Leave you in the past. I was built for the moment.
In the corner.
Unfazed. Tie game for
launches it from half court. Gets it to fall. Andrew with the half court heave.
If it didn't break me, it only made me stronger. What's passion?
She'll go inside, won't be deterred, and gets the layup. Another jumper, gets it to fall, but Cynthia is scoring at will right now.
You just gotta keep going, that's the game, that's the game.
Welcome back, Wildcat Sports Network fans. We bring it back into the action here as Gooden now has the ball, gives up to Blackman. 17-14 our score, 3-point lead for the Lady Grizzlies as Gooden now has the ball. She comes around the screen, looks for a wide open Jay, doesn't get it to fall, and it was intended actually as a pass to Cherish Blackman. She didn't expect it though, and that'll be a turnover to start out the second half.
There you go, that's what you want if you're the Wildcats to start the second half. We'll see if they can take advantage and get a bucket here.
Galatia Andrew going to bring the ball up the court as usual. They're going to set a little screen action for Roller. She'll come around for a J. Doesn't get it to fall. Martfeld there for the rebound. She'll go to her left side and is getting frustrated on the play. It's going to be a jump ball. The Wildcats will have the possession.
It's a good job by Martfeld. We've really seen the Wildcats working the offensive boards, and it's paid off for them pretty good. They're getting extra possessions.
Just wish they could capitalize on those possessions. They have not been able to so far as McDaniel gets it back over to Roller. Roller doesn't take the shot, goes back outside now. Andrew, three, no good. Rebounded by Gooden. She'll go the other way. She has a lot of those tonight so far. Gooden as she'll pull it out against McDaniel. Sends it over to Blackman, sorry. Blackman to Gooden. Gooden, deep three, air ball. Now over to the other Gooden as Roller will get the ball on the play. She's going the other way. We'll pull up for Jay. No good. Rebounded by Gooden. Right now, no one able to hit a bucket so far for both teams. Gooden looking to push. Knocks down McDaniel in the process, and that is going to be a charge drawn by Patience McDaniel. She's got 3 charges drawn in the ball game so far. Great job by McDaniel.
Yeah, it's a pretty special ability that she has to draw charges. Already 3 here, and we're just now starting the third quarter. That really gives energy to your team and gives. She already has 4.
Yes, Gooden has 4 fouls now. A very interesting thing in this ball game, as now Andrew will bring the ball up. Patience McDaniel with 3 charges on her own. Now Roller from 3-point territory. Gets it to fall. Delaney Roller. 17-17 now our score with 6:21 left in the third quarter as a tied ball game for the first time since it was 2-2.
Yeah, that's a huge shot from Roller. She hasn't been able to get it going. Hopefully that gets her going in the second half.
Washington pull up Jay. Doesn't get the fall, and we'll give it now to Andrew, and she'll look to push. So the Wildcats have the momentum so far here in the second half. Andrew gets the screen. Now to Roller. She'll try another one. Doesn't get it to fall. McDaniel almost with the rebound. Saves it off of Kendrick. And there you go. The momentum is on the Wildcats side so far as Fleming will step into the ball game, replacing Brewer. as Roller will inbound, gets inside to Andrew. Andrew guarded by Kendrick, who's done a good job on her so far. Trying to give it to McDaniel. Sends it inside to Placencia. She fakes it, goes up for layup. Good, hits the ball. And the Wildcats have the first lead since 2-0 against the Northside Grizzlies. 19-17 our score. 5:24 left to play in the third quarter as Karis Washington, the dominant force in this ball game, 10 points for her, has the ball. She'll drive, put up the shot, and will be fouled on the play by Placencia on the floor. Yep, on the floor, so no shot. That's the third personal on Placencia.
And going back to that last Har-Ber bucket, that was good. They really tried to work it inside the whole first half, and they were unsuccessful. They finally got it there.
Erica Gooden sends it over to Washington. She is unguarded, and the Wildcats get very lucky on that play as Patience McDaniel rebounds. They send it inside to Martfeld. She'll put on the moves, and will get a traveling violation called on her. 19-17 your score, 2-point lead for the Wildcats. Hasn't been a pretty one, but it's been a lead, or it's a lead.
Yeah, I think just a lot of hustle plays. Like you see those offensive rebounds and things like in the charges, and it gets you a lead. Not pretty like you said, but you'll take a lead however you can get it.
Yep, Karis Washington with the ball. She'll drive left. Knock down McDaniel, and another charge drawn. Patience McDaniel has drawn 4 charges in the ball game so far.
You can see it's really getting to the heads of the Grizzlies. They're really frustrated with how she's been able to draw charges.
As now Galatia Andrew will bring the ball up the court. Coach Smith a little frustrated with the charges called so far. Now Martfeld gives up to McDaniel. Looking for Roller inside. Now Placencia. Get it inside to McDaniel. She'll go to work. Puts it up. Good! Patience McDaniel for inside territory. 21-17. Now our score, 9 points for McDaniel in the ball game. Washington looking to do something up top. Sends it inside to Cherish Blackman. Mid-range jumper up and good. And timeout called by Coach Smith for the Northside Grizzlies. We'll take a timeout with them. We'll be right back here on the Wildcat Sports Network.
Our 30 minutes or less ER service pledge means faster care. And because we're full service hospitals, a lot more care if you need it. Less waiting, faster care. At Northwest Health System, Bentonville and Springdale.
Ozarks Go from Ozarks Electric Cooperative is leading the fiber revolution. Connecting the divide with high-speed broadband access to close that gap. From cloud to cloud, post to post, from downtown to way out of town, to connect our customers to a world of blazing speed and access to absolutely everywhere. It's our customers connected.
Welcome back, Wildcat Sports Network fans. 21-19 your score, 2-point lead for the Lady Wildcats here in Wildcat Arena, I should say. 4:09 left to play in the third quarter, and it's been a fun one so far.
Yeah, we really start seeing the offense start to heat up a little bit here in this third quarter, and from both teams we've seen some really elite defense and some good rebounding.
As you see, Cherish Blackman with 3 fouls on the court, Washington with 2. So going to have to be very hesitant are both of those players for the Northside Grizzlies. Andrew in the game as well with a few fouls, as well as Placencia. So hesitant are all the players really right now. Sends it over to Placencia, now to Roller. Mid-range jumper up, no good for Roller, as that is Fleming pushing the other way. Now Washington gives it up. 3-pointer up by Erica Gooden, no good. Rebounded by McDaniel. Could have been a huge shot right there. Now McDaniel, she's going to go right, throw it up with her left, and get it to fall, and one play for Patience McDaniel. As that one will count. That foul is going to go to number 14, Cherish Blackman. Her 4th foul in the ball game.
Yeah, not looking good if you're the Grizzlies. Got a lot of players in foul trouble, but if you're McDaniel, that's an elite shot with with getting fouled and falling away. That was a really nice shot.
Especially you're dribbling with your right hand and then you switch mid-air to your left. I mean, just a great finish right there. Some good defense played by the Grizzlies, but just didn't get the call to go their way. As now Karis Washington will bring up the ball. A 5-point lead now for the Wildcats. What was a 12-point deficit has now turned into a 5-point lead. That's a 17-point run, folks. That's a lot of points put on the board by the Wildcats. As that's given up, now Washington. Washington had a little stutter step on it. She's guarded by Martfeld up top. Sends it over to Erica Gooden. Erica Gooden fakes the three, goes inside, puts up the shot, doesn't get it to fall. Placencia with a rebound, trying to get it away. And a timeout called by Coach Jenkins and the Wildcats. And a T called on Coach Smith. So a technical has been called on Coach Smith. We're not going anywhere right now because this is a very fun one.
Yeah, you could sense that a technical is probably coming here pretty soon, and he finally got called for one.
It's been coming, but they are discussing it, and I think that is going to be assessed to Coach Smith for the Northside Grizzlies. I mean, I saw the signal. I think so. I don't know for sure. We don't know. We're going to send it to a quick 30-second commercial break, but we'll be right back here on the Wildcat Sports Network.
Joe and Larry here with Sam's Furniture. We just wanted to thank you for your business and to let you know that your purchase helps serve so many people.
That's right. The culture here at Sam's is to love and serve others in our community and around the globe. So when you buy at Sam's, part of your purchase goes to support one of the many organizations we partner with.
You enable us to invest in our children, teachers, veterans, development in Africa, and distributing wheelchairs to those in need around the world. You are a part of this. So from the Sam's Furniture family to yours,
thank you.
Welcome back, Wildcat Sports Network fans. 24-19 your score, 5-point lead for the Lady Wildcats in Wildcat Arena. 2:53 left on the third quarter clock. Coach Smith has been assessed to technical, so there will be technical free throws for the Wildcats. Should be 2 free throws, I think. I don't know if it's 1 in ball or 2 in ball.
I believe it's 2 in ball.
As McDaniel will do the honors. Line up the first and gets it to fall. That's a risky player to put at the line as she's not been doing it too well tonight, but she's got a little bit of a roll going as she makes the first. As that one is synced again.
No, those could be a huge 2 points there, just with the way the offense has been going in this game. You never know.
Glacia Andrew now with the ball. A 7-point lead for the Wildcats. Very big free throws right there by Payson McDaniel. As a roller sends it inside to Placencia. She'll go to work. Sends it out to McDaniel. McDaniel fakes the 3. Sends inside to Martfeld. Martfeld going to go to work. Tipped on the play. Now Andrew. Now roller. To Placencia. She'll go to work, send it out to McDaniel. 3-pointer up. No good. Rebounded by Martfeld. She'll go up. Fouled on the play, and Martfeld will get free throws.
There you go. That's more of that offensive rebounding that's gotten them this lead. They're relentless on the offensive glass, and it leads to more free throws.
Yep, 2:18 left in the third quarter. 26-19. Our score, a 7-point lead for the Lady Wildcats right now. A lot of calls going their way, as Martfeld will get another free throw at the line. As she'll shoot her first and get it to fall. Swish, pure net for Mary Blake Martfeld. As Martfeld will miss that free throw. An 8-point lead now for the Lady Wildcats. As Karis Washington with the rebound, she'll look to go the other way. Gives it up to Brewer. Gooden is set to check in at the scores table. Sends it inside. Now Washington. Washington is going to be fouled on the play by Placencia.
That's going to be, how many fouls is that on Placencia?
That's 4.
That's 4.
So a little bit of foul trouble here for the Wildcats as well. And you see Ariana Gooden sub back into the ball game. She has 4 fouls, so could be a quick in and out for her if the Wildcats play it right. It's going to be a push on Delaney Roller, her first personal, team's 3rd. So a little bit of worries there as it's already 3 fouls in the 3rd quarter, but no worries with 1 foul on Roller. As this should be a play for Washington. It is. They get it inside. She'll go up for layup and good. That's the first point in a while for the Northside Grizzlies. Could spark a little bit of momentum that they need.
Yeah, that's a huge bucket for the Grizzlies. They needed to stop that run soon, and so that's a huge bucket.
27-21, our score is 6-point lead for the Lady Wildcats with a minute and 43 left to play. Patient McDaniel with the ball and knocked down Andrew. Did Washington. She has 3 fouls now, so a little bit of foul trouble there. Fouls definitely working against the Northside Grizzlies right now.
Yeah, I think we're seeing a little bit of frustration out of them with all these foul calls, and maybe that was a product of the frustration.
I think the Wildcats are really in their head right now, honestly. Roller, deep 3, gets it to fall. Delaney Roller from 3-point territory. 30-21 now are your score.
Yeah, you see, even when she can't get it to fall on some nights, she never loses confidence, and that's an example there. She'll pull up for that deep 3 and she'll make it.
Right now, I'm putting McDaniel on Gooden and see if you can draw a foul. Washington might have traveled on the play, but she gets her own rebound, and Patient McDaniel there to block it away. I think that one will be assessed to McDaniel. That's her 2nd personal. Team's 4th. Minute and 7 left to play in the 3rd quarter. 30-21 your score is Karis Washington will go to the line shooting 2 as she sinks the first. As Karis Washington sinks it. There is discussion here as they are trying to change the foul count. I have it at 2 fouls as well for Patience McDaniel. As Coach Jenkins very frustrated, she's saying that Coach Smith is trying to change the ball game. I don't know about that. They get inside to Roller. Roller going to go up and is blocked on the play. As now Roller will inbound. She gets inside to Andrew. Now sends it on to Martfeld. Martfeld going to put on the spin move. Now send it out to Andrew. Andrew going to send it all the way to McDaniel. McDaniel going to drive. She'll put it up. Up and good, but a foul drawn on McDaniel, her 3rd personal.
Yeah, so we were talking about how she was staying out of foul trouble, but then quickly picks up 2. She's at 3. You hope that that's not a problem if you're the Wildcats, but she picked 2 up there pretty quickly.
Could be a big problem. Gooden with 4 fouls. Cherish Blackman with 4, 3 for Karis Washington. Now you've got the Wildcats in foul trouble with McDaniel with 3, Andrew with 2, and Placencia with 4. As that one's up and good. A little bit of momentum here for the Northside Grizzlies. A 5-point deficit for them. And 30-25 is our score with 18 seconds left to play in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, that's
Could
a big
be a
shot
4th quarter.
Big shot for the Grizzlies, especially if you're able to get a stop here.
Roller sends it out to Andrew. Andrew fakes the 3, sends it to Martfeld. All the way to Roller. 3 up. No good. Rebounded by McDaniel. She'll go back up on the play. Going to be fouled, but they're not going to call it. And that's going to end our 3rd quarter action. 30-25, our score. A 5-point lead for the Lady Wildcats in Wildcat Arena. The Grizzlies have the momentum going into the 4th. And we'll be right back here after a quick commercial break.
Good old Mother Nature in time. Two elements that are unforgiving to any fence. At Sands Fencing, we know Northwest Arkansas can have some crazy weather. That's why we build beautiful quality custom fences designed to stand strong against time and weather. Whether you're new in town or your roots run deep, here's the number you need to keep. Call Sands Fencing today. Get a Sands fence at your place.
Try the 3 and 3 meal at Slim Chickens. 3 hand-breaded chicken tenders paired with 3 perfectly fried wings, shaken in your choice of house flavors. Served with fries, Texas toast, and a medium drink. Slim Chickens. Fresh, delicious chicken.
Welcome back, Wildcat Sports Network fans. Me and my partner Drew here, we're talking a lot during the break about how important this game is towards the standings. Tell us about that, Drew.
Well, if you check out the standings, you'll see that the Grizzlies are currently 9-1, and you see Bentonville and Har-Ber at 8-2. So if Har-Ber gets a win here tonight, the Grizzlies and the Wildcats will be tied at 9-2 at the top of the conference as we near the end of the season. So this is a massive game, basically playing for the 1 seed, almost.
Almost, basically. I mean, you might as well. As Paige McDaniel is guarding Gooden. It's a risky thing to do. As Lunningham will pick up the touch foul. 30-25, our score, a 5-point lead. And they give a bench warning.
Here we see both teams getting pretty frustrated with the refs.
You give it inside to Karis Washington. She goes up for layup and good. 30-27 now our score. The Grizzlies are making it interesting here in Wildcat Arena. As Galatian Andrew now has the ball. Bench warning has been assessed to Coach Jenkins. Gives up to McDaniel. McDaniel going to go to her right. Puts up a left-handed shot. Doesn't get it to fall. Tries to rebound her own shot. And rebounded by Gooden. She'll go the other way. She might look to tie it up here. Sends it over. Cherish Blackman back into the ball game with 4 fouls as well. And that's going to be a traveling violation called on the Northside Grizzlies. Fleming going to travel on that play.
Yeah, we've seen the Grizzlies go on a little run here, and the Wildcat offense has become a little stagnant. So they're going to need a bucket here pretty soon if they want to stop this run.
And you assume that comes in the form of Patience McDaniel or Roller. Roller been doing an okay job tonight. She makes that, or she misses that 3. Sorry, as that's going the other way for Gooden. Looking to slow it down. Martfeld picking her up in the pool. Washington has 16 in the ball game. You'd assume she's the option here. It is an ISO play for Washington down on the block, as she will foul down. Lunningham will pick up the foul. That's going to be 4 on Lunningham. 1-on-1 situation for Karis Washington. She could make this a 1-point ball game at the free throw line.
Yeah, I think that was a good play there by the Grizzlies. They saw a little size mismatch inside. They took advantage of it. Now they got one of their best scorers at the free throw line.
And that is tipped out by the Grizzlies. And Andrew will now bring the ball up for the Grizzlies. .6:30 left to play in the fourth quarter. 30-27 our score, a 3-point lead for the Lady Wildcats. Have not scored in a very long time. Gives it up to Martfeld. Now to Glacier Andrew. Glacier Andrew lines it up from 3. Doesn't get the ball, and Martfeld there for the rebound. And she will knock down Gooden in the process. And that'll be the second on Martfeld. They give it up to Cherish Blackman. Should be a play for Gooden. They get it inside to Erica Gooden. She sends it over to Blackman. Blackman tips it. And a foul on the play. on Galatia Andrew. Oh no, on Patience McDaniel. That's 4 on McDaniel.
Yeah, this is looking really similar to that first half where we see a lot of fouling going on, really ruining the flow of the game here. But big to make your free throws now.
As the first free throw is missed, and Patience McDaniel is going to get an ISO play called for her, as Galatia Andrew will bring the ball up the court. As Patience McDaniel with the scoop and score there, 32-27. That's exactly what a player like that brings to the court. 16 points for McDaniel.
Yeah, you called it. You said you probably look for McDaniel to stop that scoring drought.
As Lunningham with the rebound, she soars for it, and Andrew pushing. Now Roller. Roller fakes the three, goes up for a midi, doesn't get it to fall, and Lunningham there for a foul. That is Lunningham's last foul. Might be hurt on the play. And now you put in Placencia, who has 4 fouls of her own. So this could be a very testy moment for the Wildcats' depth.
Yeah, you got 2 of your bigger players here if you're the Wildcats with 4 fouls, so they're really going to test that depth if we see another player go out.
And Gooden misses the first free throw. 32-27 remains our score with a 5-point lead favoring the Wildcats. 5:04 left to play in the fourth quarter as Gooden will line up the second. And gets it to fall. Timeout called for Coach Smith. As that'll be a full timeout. We'll take a full timeout with them. We'll be right back here on the Wildcat Sports Network.
It's Smoothie King time.
Welcome to McClarty Daniel Country.
With 6 giant locations and over 3,000 vehicles, Northwest Arkansas is McClarty Daniel Country. Stop by one of our showrooms today to shop our full lineup of cars, trucks, and SUVs.
McClarty Daniel is proud to be your premier automotive destination.
Need service? We work on all makes and models 6 days a week. Plus, our full-service collision center can repair anything, from a minor ding to a major collision. Have you visited McClarty Daniel Country?
Visit us online at McClartyDaniel.com.
Welcome back, Wildcat Sports Network fans. We're going to talk about a little bit that has happened in this game so far. A bench warning for the Wildcats as Coach Jenkins picked up that one, and then a bench warning and a technical called on Coach Smith as he was being a little overzealous about the play.
I think got a little frustrated with the amount of charges that have been called.
Yeah, Patience McDaniel's drawn 4 herself.
I think, that 4th one set him over the top.
You ever remember when the teapot got like really hot on those cartoons?
Yeah.
That was a good reenactment as they get it to Martfeld. Now Roller. Roller comes around the screen. They knock down Andrew in the process, sends it over to McDaniel, and a walk before anything.
Yep, just dragged her pivot foot a little bit, just a little indecisive on where she wanted to go with the ball. Big stop if you're the Grizzlies.
Big stop for sure. Now the Wildcats going to have to match one. Set a ball screen. Could be a switch here. Nope, they're going to stay with it. Gooden. She'll drive against McDaniel and misses a shot. Doesn't get in any trouble as McDaniel's at the free throw line shooting 1-1. She will sink the first. Huge free throws here for McDaniel. We saw her with 4 fouls in the fourth quarter against Rogers. She dropped 18. She had 4 fouls going into the fourth. As McDaniel sinks the second,
yeah, so
making it a 6-point ball game.
Hopefully she learned a thing or two about how to play without fouling. I'm sure she already known that with how long she's been playing varsity basketball.
Yeah, 4-year starter. This is her 4th year. 3-time All-Conference, 3-time All-State for Paige McDaniel. Looking to make it 4 this season. She's averaging 22, so don't know how she won't. This is her best average season. Averaged 20, I think, last year. As Karis Washington with the shot and is good. 30-34 now with 4 minutes left to play in the 4th quarter, and Andrew will bring the ball up for the Wildcats.
That's a really big shot by Washington, who you see leads them in scoring with 18 now, so she's really lighting it up tonight.
Her and McDaniel tying for leading scorers in the ball game so far. Now to Martfeld. Looking for Andrew inside. They're running a little cutters action. They get it inside to Placencia. She'll go up with a shot. Maybe fouled, but will not be picked up. But I do like them challenging Cherish Blackman right there, seeing if they can get her another foul. 3-pointer up by Brewer, no good. Rebounded by Blackman. She'll go inside, missed the layup, and McDaniel has the rebound going the other way. Now up to Andrew all the way through the hands of Placencia and out of bounds. 3:13 left on the 4th quarter clock. 30-34, our score with a 4-point lead. Favor the Wildcats here in I can't get it right, in Wildcat Arena.
You saw in that last Grizzlies offensive possession, they had some open shots they just missed. If you're Har-Ber, that's what you want to avoid. You can't have any defensive lapses here in the late stretch of the game.
This has proven to be an amazing ball game so far. Martfeld guarding Washington. No matter what the outcome is, both teams have fought their tails off tonight. As Washington will tip it, and that go out of bounds, and the Wildcats will get the ball back. 2:47 left to play in the 4th quarter. 34-30 is our score still. As Andrew will bring the ball up here for the Cats.
Yeah, just a little too many turnovers to get anything going for the Grizzlies. They got to take more control, take more care of the ball if they want to.
And I think that's more of the defense of the Wildcats has been amazing tonight.
Yeah, really, really not allowing those post-entry passes that the Grizzlies have wanted.
3 up, no good by Andrew. Could have been huge. And they save it to Martfeld. Now Roller inside to Placencia. She tries to send it out to McDaniel. She gets it out. McDaniel goes inside, puts up the shot, is fouled in the play, and that's on Blackman. That'll be her 5th foul on Blackman. Nope. Never mind. Never mind. That went to number 12 for the Northside Grizzlies on Anaya Brewer. As Paige McDaniel will shoot the first free throw and get it to fall. Placencia will step out of the ball game, most likely so she can play a little farther down the stretch. She has 4 fouls.
Yeah, you want to make sure she's available there near the very end of the game.
As Paige McDaniel will shoot another one and get it to fall. Here we are. 36-30, 6-point lead for the Lady Wildcats with 2:15 left to play in the 4th. This has been a huge ball game so far. They give it up to Kendrick. They're looking for Washington. They get it to her. Now to Erica Gooden. Now to Blackman. Blackman mid-range up, no good. Rebounded by McDaniel, basically, as she saved it, and should be there's going to be a foul called, I think, on Delaney Roller. Yep, on Delaney Roller. So that'll be her 2nd personal. So not a lot of worries there, but at the same time, that sends Cadence Fleming to the line shooting 2 as the Wildcats are in the double bonus. Placencia already back into the game. We're doing a little offense for defense action. As Fleming will get 2 shots. She will shoot the first and misses it.
Grizzlies have really struggled from the line tonight, and that's part of the reason they haven't been able to get back into this one. It's been pretty close for a while, but they just can't get it to go at the free throw line.
Shoots another one and is short on the play. Blackman goes over the back and gets it. And that'll be a 30-second timeout called by Coach Smith and the Northside Grizzlies. Blackman really works her butt off for that one. And that's 36-32 our score. That's going to be a 30-second timeout. So we'll stay right here on the Wildcat Sports Network as they are going to sub in some players here. Tajaya or how do you pronounce that?
It looks like Tyja.
Tyja Francis will sub into the ball game for the Grizzlies. A little smaller guard. See, 5'6" sophomore subbed in. Has fresh legs, has not played in the ball game so far, so going to be interesting to see the reasoning behind that. 36-32 our score, a 4-point lead for the Lady Wildcats with a minute and 49 left to play in Wildcat Arena here in the fourth quarter. And that is going to be the only substitution, but at the same time, it's going to be very interesting to see what the reasoning behind that is. Maybe for aggression in the full court. You get it inside to Andrew. They're going to immediately trap. She beats it now to McDaniel. McDaniel going to be fouled on the play, but she survives it. Now Roller, almost pulled the three. Now Andrew resets it.
Yeah, if you're the Wildcats, you're going to want to work for a really good shot. You don't want to force anything.
Roller three, up, no good.
That's a big stop for the Grizzlies.
Rebounded by Washington. 36-32, Washington putting on the moves, loses the handle, and Blackman recovers. And Washington goes inside, is blocked away, and Martfeld saves it over to Blackman. Blackman resets it. A minute and 7 left to play. And straight up play and a timeout called. That's going to be the last timeout remaining for the Northside Grizzlies. That's going to be a full timeout. We're going to take a full timeout with them as the score is 36-34 with a 2-point lead favoring the Lady Wildcats. We'll be right back here on the Wildcat Sports Network.
It's hot, and so are the savings at Springdale Tractor Company when you buy the Kubota L-Series tractor package. Right now, the Kubota L2501 DT tractor and loader, it's just $18,500 cash. Or choose 0 down with 0.99% financing up to 60 months. Save green when you buy orange and the Kubota L-Series tractor package from Springdale Tractor Company. If you need it now, don't wait. Come see us in Springdale at 6160 West Sunset Avenue or shop online at springdaletractor.com.
Learn to love your ride again at Tommy's Express Car Wash in Springdale. At Tommy's Express, our state-of-the-art wash tunnel is the perfect size for practically any vehicles, regardless of size or shape. Our industry-leading wash uses low energy and reclaimed water, making your vehicle clean while being green. You can skip the line while getting great deals and discounts when you download the Tommy Club app. Sign up today for your first month of unlimited washing. Loving your ride is that easy when you go to Tommy's Express Car Wash in Springdale.
Welcome back, Wildcat Sports Network fans. A minute and 2 left to play in the fourth quarter. 36-34 with a 2-point lead favoring the Lady Wildcats here in Wildcat Arena. This is proven to be a very fun ball game, a very stressful ball game for both teams here, and should finish to be a good one as well. McDaniel with the ball. McDaniel go inside, blocked by Blackman. Going the other way is Brewer. Now Washington, she will be the main offensive threat here. Erica Gooden misses the shot. McDaniel there for the rebound and a jump ball called. Possession arrow favoring the Lady Wildcats. 32.6 seconds remaining. They're going to have to foul here. Two substitutions here for the Northside Grizzlies. Erica Gooden will come into the ball game as well as Kendrick.
That was good defense by Martfeld. You could hear Coach Smith telling Washington to take her, and because he thought he had a mismatch there, but Martfeld didn't think so and played good one-on-one defense.
They get it to Andrew. Fakes the pass and will break the full court press and will be fouled on the play. That'll be 1-1 for Galatia Andrew. Huge free throws for Galatia Andrews. She shoots 57% on the year. Huge free throws for Galatia Andrew right here at the free throw line. She will shoot the first and get it to fall. Galatia Andrew with some ice in her veins at the free throw line. She could turn this into a 2-possession ball game with one shot. 37-34. She will sink it. And the Wildcats up by 4, 38-34, as Karis Washington going to have to score quickly against McDaniel. No call. Goes up with a shot. No good. Rebounded by McDaniel. She's going the other way and is fouled. As Cherish Blackman will pick up that one. That is a T also on her. So she is out.
Oh, that's a really big call.
That is a huge call. Wow. Let me just, I got to collect myself a little bit. That'll be a technical foul, so Patience McDaniel will get the initial 2. The initial 2 free throws that come with the double bonus, and then she will get, I think, 2 more, possibly, or 1 more?
I think she'll be shooting 4. Either way, you're going to be shooting free throws and getting the ball back.
As Paige McDaniel sinks the first. And we'll sink another one.
You see McDaniel's 22 points out of 40 over half the team's points. Really carried the load offensively. That's a really big game.
Shoot another one and gets to fall. Patience McDaniel at the free throw line has improved. As McDaniel sinks another one, and they will inbound the ball. Wildcats with an 8-point lead here in Wildcat Arena. 24 points for Patience McDaniel of the 42. Galatia Andrew with the ball. Galatia Andrews intends to dribble it out. The Wildcats will upset the 1-seeded Grizzlies here in Wildcat Arena. As they will shake it out. Coach Rick Smith very angry right now with the calls and with the referees. He was actually looking for one of them and then was prevented from it by one of his fellow coaches, as that one was a nail biter in Wildcat Arena. But if you thought we're done, oh heck no. We've got another game for you on the Wildcat Sports Network, but we're going to take a quick commercial break in between. We'll be right back here on the Wildcat Sports Network.
Goodbye, paperwork. Hello, convenience. Farewell, waiting. Hello, personal service. Catch you later, dreaming. Hello, planning. Buy your dream home, connect with a personal banker, and easily schedule an appointment with digital tools from Arvest Bank. Goodbye limits, hello possibilities.
No matter what kind of car you drive, 2 things are always true. All tires eventually need replacing and all vehicles need servicing. Luckily for you, Big O Tires is an expert in both. We have all the name brand tires you trust for any vehicle on any road condition. And our expert services on alignment, shocks, struts, batteries, brakes, and more will keep your vehicle running as smooth as those new tires. Don't wait another day and take advantage of our good to no credit needed financing. Only at your local Big O Tires, the team you trust.
During the Great Depression, nothing came easy. But with just 5 cents, an old truck, and a load of hay, John Tyson and his family found a way to deliver quality chicken to other hardworking people. Today, Tyson continues to find new ways to help put a chicken in every pot. Because people deserve farm-raised chicken of the highest quality. At Tyson, we remain committed to this simple promise: to always keep it real, to always keep it Tyson.
If you want fast, easy, and affordable service, visit McClarty Daniel.
Keep your vehicle running like new in our state-of-the-art service facilities. We know your time is valuable. Our factory-certified technicians with decades of experience will get you in and out and back on the road quickly. We service all makes and models at our 6 convenient locations in Bentonville and Springdale. Open 6 days a week.
Visit McClartyDaniel.com to schedule your service appointment today.
Fall means a lot of things to a lot of people. Falling leaves, pumpkin patches, football games, cozy sweaters, and most importantly, comfort food. A good place to start is with Tyson Pork Roast, high-quality protein that delivers flavor and value for your home team. Pick up your boneless pork loin roast at your local Walmart for that perfect family gathering on game day or any day. Keep it real, keep it Tyson.
Experience everything Springdale has to offer. Visit explorespringdale.com or download the new Explore Springdale app. It's the best place to discover all there is to do and see in Springdale. We'll help you explore our many eateries and attractions and introduce you to our shopping, arts, parks, and trails. You'll also find links to our great hotels and meeting venues. Download the new Explore Springdale app or visit explorespringdale.com to begin your Springdale adventure.
Para un cafecito y charla en la mañana, un menú completo de información. Nuestro compromiso con la familia Springdale llega con la segunda temporada. Nuevas entrevistas, invitados especiales, temas de interés, educación, cultura, identidad y deportes. Entérate de lo que está pasando en el noroeste de Arkansas. Únete al diálogo y acompáñame. Soy Maribel Tapia en Cafecito y Charla.
What's the only thing better than ordering your Whataburger favorites right on your phone? Earning free Whataburger while doing it. Download the Whataburger app to get started, just like you like it.
When getting a mortgage, you need a team that is dependable. With over 50 years of combined experience, Advantage One Mortgage LLC are here for your needs. They also offer cash-out refinancing and free pre-approval. If you have questions regarding income, credit, or funds to close, call us today.
Accidents are never planned. But no matter how small, every emergency that involves a child is a big deal. It's everything. That's why we're here. Arkansas Children's Northwest offers the only pediatric emergency room in Northwest Arkansas with fast access, pediatric experts, and kid-sized care. Peace of mind when you need it most.
Goodbye, guessing. Hello, confidence. So long, stress. Hello, security. Farewell, running to the bank. Hello, banking from anywhere. Get a quick view of your balance, block lost debit cards, and quickly deposit checks anywhere, anytime with a highly rated Arvest Go mobile app from Arvest Bank. Goodbye, limits. Hello, possibilities.
At Northwest Health, you can check in online for urgent care and ER visits. This simple step lets you pick a time that's convenient and saves your spot in line before you arrive. It's our new approach to the waiting room. Visit mynorthwestanycare.com.
Ballpark Franks got their start in 1957, right here in the ballpark. And with the taste of 100% Angus beef, passed down from one generation to the next, they soon became a tradition everywhere, bringing on the feeling of summer in every bite. Ballpark Franks, bring on summer.
No matter what kind of car you drive, two things are always true. All tires eventually need replacing and all vehicles need servicing. Luckily for you, Big O Tires is an expert in both. We have all the name brand tires you trust for any vehicle on any road condition. And our expert services on alignment, shocks, struts, batteries, brakes, and more will keep your vehicle running as smooth as those new tires. Don't wait another day and take advantage of our good to no credit needed financing. Only at your local Big O Tires, the team you trust.
Are you ready for a new career opportunity? Ready for
Teamwork.
Ready for
competitive benefits.
Ready for
A friendly culture.
Ready for
Stability and growth.
Ready for
Limitless opportunities.
Cintas, ready for the workday.
Climax at NWA, it's just an easy, customer-centered experience.
Right now is probably the easiest time that I've ever seen to achieve financing for people on maybe even a more expensive vehicle or more accommodating vehicle for their family. I've got the best inventory, I would say, in the state, and my people are not only experienced in the car business, but they're experienced in the people business. Whether you just check us out online or you check us out in person, we want you to visit us. Claymaxi NWA and claymaxinwa.com.
What if we told you you could buy your next home without having to compromise? That's exactly what the Har-Ber Come Home Savings Program can do for you. Choose between a $5,000 design studio allowance, a $7,500 luxury kitchen and bath upgrade, $3,500 in closing costs, or a 0.5% rate buy down, saving you thousands over the life of your loan. Don't settle for less than you deserve. Come home to a place you love. Head to Har-Ber's website today to take advantage of this limited time offer.
What was that?
What's all that racket?
Quokka! Did you hear that?
Sounds like a wild animal.
A wild animal?
Arkansans appreciate community. We work and raise families, care for our neighbors, and come together in good times and bad. At First Security, that local strength is what we love best about our home state. There is commitment here, and heart, and hope. Thank you to everyone who is standing together, learning from one another, and making Arkansas a place we all love to call home. We're proud to be your community bank.
Hometown. That word still means something here. It means we're neighbors. We do the right thing. We care about your family. And you deserve the very best every time you walk in the front door. Harps. Hometown fresh.
Hey Northwest Arkansas, Lara here at Sam's Furniture. If you're looking for new furniture, we have over 170,000 square feet selection at everyday low prices and same-day delivery available. But the best part is that we love to serve our community. So when you buy at Sam's, part of your purchase goes to support one of the many amazing organizations that we have been blessed to partner with. Serving others, especially those in need, is our culture here, and we hope that you'll be a part of that too. Arkansas's largest furniture destination, get it at Sam's.
Our 30 minutes or less ER service pledge means faster care. And because we're full service hospitals, a lot more care if you need it. Less waiting, faster care. At Northwest Health System Bentonville and Springdale.
Ozarks Go from Ozarks Electric Cooperative is leading the fiber revolution. Connecting the divide with high-speed broadband access to close that gap. From cloud to cloud, post to post, from downtown to way out of town, to connect our customers to a world of blazing speed and access to absolutely everywhere. It's our customers connected.
Joe and Larry here with Sam's Furniture. We just wanted to thank you for your business and to let you know that your purchase helps serve so many people.
That's right. The culture here at Sam's is to love and serve others in our community and around the globe. So when you buy at Sam's, part of your purchase goes to support one of the many organizations we partner with.
You enable us to invest in our children, teachers, veterans, development in Africa, and distributing wheelchairs to those in need around the world. You are a part of this. So from the Sam's Furniture family to yours, thank you.
Good old Mother Nature and time. Two elements that are unforgiving to any fence. At Sands Fencing, we know Northwest Arkansas can have some crazy weather. That's why we build beautiful quality custom fences designed to stand strong against time and weather. Whether you're new in town or your roots run deep, here's the number you need to keep. Call Sands Fencing today. Get a Sands fence at your place.
Try the 3-and-3 meal at Slim Chickens. 3 hand-breaded chicken tenders paired with 3 perfectly fried wings, shaken in your choice of house flavors. Served with fries, Texas toast, and a medium drink. Slim Chickens. Fresh, delicious chicken.
It's Smoothie King time.
Welcome to McClarty Daniel Country.
With 6 giant locations and over 3,000 vehicles, Northwest Arkansas is McClarty Daniel Country. Stop by one of our showrooms today to shop our full lineup of cars, trucks, and SUVs.
McClarty Daniel is proud to be your premier automotive destination.
Need service? We work on all makes and models 6 days a week. Plus, our full-service collision center can repair anything, from a minor ding to a major collision. Have you visited McClarty Daniel Country?
Visit us online at McClartyDaniel.com.
It's hot, and so are the savings at Springdale Tractor Company when you buy the Kubota L-Series tractor package. Right now, the Kubota L2501 DT tractor and loader, it's just $18,500 cash. Or choose 0 down with 0.99% financing up to 60 months. Save green when you buy orange and the Kubota L-Series tractor package from Springdale Tractor Company. If you need it now, don't wait. Come see us in Springdale at 6160 West Sunset Avenue or shop online at springdaletractor.com.
Learn to love your ride again at Tommy's Express Car Wash in Springdale. At Tommy's Express, our state-of-the-art wash tunnel is the perfect size for practically any vehicles, regardless of size or shape. Our industry-leading wash uses low energy and reclaimed water, making your vehicle clean while being green. You can skip the line while getting great deals and discounts when you download the Tommy Club app. Sign up today for your first month of unlimited washing. Loving your ride is that easy when you go to Tommy's Express Car Wash in Springdale.
Goodbye, paperwork. Hello, convenience. Farewell, waiting. Hello, personal service. Catch you later, dreaming. Hello, planning. Buy your dream home, connect with a personal banker, and easily schedule an appointment with digital tools from Arvest Bank. Goodbye limits, hello possibilities.
No matter what kind of car you drive, 2 things are always true. All tires eventually need replacing and all vehicles need servicing. Luckily for you, Big O Tires is an expert in both. We have all the name brand tires you trust for any vehicle on any road condition. And our expert services on alignment, shocks, struts, batteries, brakes, and more will keep your vehicle running as smooth as those new tires. Don't wait another day and take advantage of our good to no credit needed financing. Only at your local Big O Tires, the team you trust.
During the Great Depression, nothing came easy. But with just 5 cents, an old truck, and a load of hay, John Tyson and his family found a way to deliver quality chicken to other hardworking people. Today, Tyson continues to find new ways to help put a chicken in every pot. Because people deserve farm-raised chicken of the highest quality. At Tyson, we remain committed to this simple promise: to always keep it real, to always keep it Tyson.
They're going to come out in a 2-3 zone. As Ferguson now with the ball sends it over to Wood. Wood, they're going to have to work inside a lot tonight if they want some efficiency. Running a little bit of an X action. Wood, 3 up, good. That can break a 2-3 real quick for the Northside Grizzlies. 3-0 now the score.
Yeah,
as Savoy has the ball.
Wildcats are pretty used to by now seeing a 2-3 zone to make them shoot the ball, and that's a big shot to maybe get them out of it.
Smith drives inside, puts up the shot, doesn't get it to fall, and that's no good, as Jackson Conley going to go the other way. Now Conley keeps it, gives it up to Ferguson. Ferguson 3 up and good. Caleb Ferguson from 3-point territory. 6-0 now our score with 7:02 left to play in the first quarter. Wildcats coming off a little stronger than normal.
Yeah, it's a big shot for Ferguson. We've seen him get hot in a couple games from 3. They'll certainly take that.
And our score is down currently, but we will have it back up momentarily. As they send it to Conley. They've already got 2 threes in the ball game. Wouldn't be surprised if we take another one. As Ferguson will reset it. Gives it up to Conley. Now Fontanopoulos over to Ferguson for another take. Doesn't get it to fall. Kingsbury with the rebound. Goes up for the shot. Blocked by Marco Smith. And now recovered by the other Smith, Javion Smith. Whitmore gets it tipped from behind. And that'll stay with the that'll stay with the Grizzlies, I should say, on the baseline. That's an interesting inbounds play right there as Whitmore gives it up. Now Javion Smith gives up Savoy, now over to Shepard. Shepard looking for inside action with Marco Smith, doesn't get it though, and Savoy now has the ball against Conley. He'll drive, gets the pump fake. Marco Smith with a layup and good. 6-2 now our score. Smith with a great score inside.
That was a good drive by Savoy. He drew in the help defense, found Smith there, and Smith got the easy layup.
As Conley now with the ball, he gives up to Ferguson. We've seen a lot of two threes go down for the Wildcats so far, but they've only scored from three-point territory. Wood now to Kingsbury. Kingsbury all the way to Conley. 3 up for him, no good. Rebounded by Javion Smith. He'll go the other way now to Marco Smith. All the way to Whitmore. Whitmore with the layup and good. 6-4 now our score. The Grizzlies have come out a little bit now. They're swinging a little bit.
Yeah, similar to the girls' game for the Wildcats, you're going to want to get back in transition defense with the athleticism and the speed of the Grizzlies.
Ferguson gives it up to Conley. Conley gets the screen for Finopoulos, works around it. Sends it over to Wood. Wood takes the 3, wide open, doesn't get it to fall, and rebounded by no one. And over the back call on Jackson Conley. As now Derek Shepard has the ball and gives it up now to Marco Smith. Over to Javion Smith. He sends inside to Whitmore. All the way to Marco Smith. 3 up. No good. Rebounded by Wood. A soaring rebound right there by the sophomore. And now Ferguson will bring it up. He gives it up to Wood. Now to Conley. Kingsbury over to Conley. A lot of open threes here for the Cats, but they have not been able to capitalize as much as they normally. Well, never mind. They're kind of at their status quo right now. Ferguson with the ball. Now Wood, another 3 up. No good. Rebounded by Finopoulos. He'll go inside. The work inside for the big man. Inside, good. Jake Fontanopoulos with the work down low.
That was good work by Fontanopoulos down low to get that offensive rebound. The Wildcats made those first 2 threes, but they've been struggling a little bit since then. So that was a good offensive rebound.
Some good work inside by Jake Fontanopoulos right there, as he will shoot the first free throw and get it to fall. Now 9-4 our score, a 5-point lead for the Wildcats here in Wildcat Arena. Now Savoy. Savoy gives it to the middle to Whitmore. Now resets it. Savoy with the ball, gives it up to Javion Smith. Now to Shepard. Shepard 3 up, 3, no good. Rebounded by Ferguson. Now to Wood. Over to Conley. Fontanopoulos inside. Says, I'm going to go to work. They're going to call a traveling violation on the play, but at the same time, I think it was hit.
Yeah, I think that should have been a jump ball, but it's good defense there by the Grizzlies. You can see Fott was trying to work inside again.
As a 3 up by Savoy and good. Swish for Savoy. Demarion Savoy already in the ball game with 3 points.
Yeah, it's one of the best players in the conference. You're not going to want to leave him open too many times or he'll do that.
Now Ferguson gives it to Conley. Now back to Ferguson. Sends it inside to Kingsbury. Great look, great feed, great finish for Nate Kingsbury down low. 11-7 our score with some hard-earned buckets for the Wildcats. 2-3 zone here for the Cats. Now Shepard has the ball. Gives up to Savoy. Savoy already hit a 3 from that territory. Now Whitmore. Whitmore pull up J. Doesn't get the ball, and Wood with the rebound. Coach Burnett saying that they're settling a little bit right there, so urging them to attack the basket a little bit more. Have to agree on that one. As Ferguson now has the ball, gives up to Conley. Conley looking for Fontanopoulos inside, now sends it out to Ferguson. They're looking for Kingsbury. He'll go against Smith. Pulls up the shot, doesn't get the fall. Fontanopolis almost had the rebound, but Whitmore gets instead. And Savoy now running in transition. Sends it over to Javion Smith. Now to Marco Smith. Layup, good. 11-9 our score, a 2-point lead for the Wildcats. As now Ferguson will bring the ball up and slow it for the Cats.
That's an example there of if you're the Wildcats, why you want to get back in transition. That was way too easy. They were running like a 5-on-2 break. So that was an easy layup for the Grizzlies.
Now to Conley. Conley gives it to Wood. 11-9 our score. Conley over to Ferguson. Inside to Kingsbury. Goes up with a shot, a little hook shot. Couldn't get it to fall, and now Savoy going the other way. He pushes it to Shepard. And stolen away by Conley. He averages 2 steals per game. Now Ferguson. A little 2-3 zone action again here for the Northside Grizzlies. Now to Ferguson. Ferguson going to drive, send it out to Wood. Now to Conley. Now to Fontanopolis. Now down low to Kingsbury, but tipped away by Whitmore. And going the other way for the Northside Grizzlies. A good defensive possession right there for them. Now Savoy. Savoy drives inside. Knocks down Fontanopolis in the process. Charge drawn by Jake Fontanopolis, the big man, getting it done down low.
We see him, Fontanopolis, make a lot of those type of plays. He took a charge there. That was a nice finish by Savoy, but then just obviously Fontanopolis was there for the charge.
That's 2-3 zone again here for the Northside Grizzlies. Ferguson against it, sends it to Wood. Case Champ with 7 in the ball game for the first time tonight in place of Kingsbury. Fontanopolis over to Wood. Wood works around it. Now sends it to the corner to Conley. Conley gives it back up to Ferguson, and 28 seconds left on the shot or on the game clock. That's tipped away, and Whitmore now has it. He's looking to push. Derek Shepard inside for the layup, and good. Tie ball game at 11-11 with 15 seconds left to play. The Wildcats can hold for the last shot. That's what Coach Steffenbaugh signals right there by holding up number 1. Now Conley, 3 up, 3, good! Jackson Conley at the buzzer, sinks the 3. 14-11 our score at the end of the action, and that is going to send us to a quick commercial break. We'll be right back here on the Wildcat Sports Network.
Your pet gives you companionship, friendship, and love. At Whole Pet, we are an independently owned business that is passionate about helping you give your pet their best life. We have a great selection of nutritious foods and healthy treats, and when you join our loyalty program, you can earn free bags of food. Spoil your pet with our luxurious spa and grooming services. And while you are at it, grab one of the latest toys to add even more fun and excitement to your pet's day. Whole Pet. Visit our locations in Springdale, Fayetteville, Fort Smith, and our new location coming soon in Bentonville.
Are you tired of being turned down for mortgage loans? Advantage One Mortgage is here for you. With over 50 years of combined experience, Advantage One Mortgage LLC are here for your needs. They also offer cash-out refinancing and free pre-approval. Call Advantage One Mortgage today.
Welcome back, Wildcat Sports Network fans. 14-11 our score, 8 minutes left on the second quarter clock. It's a fresh 8. As here we are, this is going to be a fun one. Already a 3-point ball game in Wildcat Arena.
Yeah, we got ourselves a good one so far. Yeah, Northside's been running the break really good, and then you saw some good shooting in the first half from the Wildcats. Helped them get this lead.
Javion Smith will bring the ball up. Now Shepard gives it up to Javion Smith. Again, our score graphic is broken right now, so we will get that up as soon as possible. As Ferguson has the ball, gives it up to Lehman. Now Ferguson with the ball. Inside to Chambliss. Back to Ferguson. Conley looking for Chase Chambliss. Blocked away by Marco Smith. Saved by Fontanopolis. Out to Conley. As Conley gives it to Ferguson. Conley wide open from 3. He says, I might as well take one. Doesn't get it to fall, and Savoy has the rebound. Now Whitmore pushing. Goes inside, puts up the shot, and one for Whitmore.
Yeah, that was a tough drive. No one stopped him on his way to the basket, so he decided to go all the way. You can really see the length and the size of Northside there on that last defensive possession on that block on the mid-range shot and there at that finish at the rim.
As Luke Young will sub into the ball game, replacing Derek Shepard. And now you've got a much bigger lineup in here for the Northside Grizzlies, looking to maybe attack the paint. As Whitmore misses the free throw, making it 14-13. Our score with a 1-point lead, favoring the Wildcats here at Wildcat Arena. As Forreston will bring the ball across the timeline. Forreston gives it up to Chambliss, now back. Faunopoulos is out of the ball game. Kingsbury in his place. Over to Lehman in the corner, wide open three. Gets it to Ball. Lehman from the corner.
Yeah, as you mentioned earlier, that outside shooting is going to be big in this game with them in that 2-3 zone. You hope to bring the defense out a little, create some space for your bigs with those threes.
And the Wildcats in a rare man defense right now. Inside to Whitmore. Now to Savoy. Savoy goes up with the shot and one, possibly. No shot. They're going to call that on the ground. That'll be on Keegan Lehman, his first, team's third. As our score remains at 17-13. Savoy inbounding, gets it inside, but Conley tips it away at one of the Silver Stars. Or at one of the cheerleaders, just to say. I apologize. There's a huge difference between Silver Stars and cheerleaders.
Yeah, different sport.
It's like comparing football and basketball, almost. Javion Smith with the ball. Gives it up to Savoy. Savoy back to Smith. Smith driving. Sends it to Luke Young. Blocked on the play by two Wildcat defenders and a foul called. That's going to be on, I think, Kingsbury. It will be. That's his first, team's fourth.
Yeah, you can tell Kingsbury doesn't like the call. I think Conley's block was clean. I think maybe Kingsbury got him a little on the wrist there.
As Young with the ball, called that a little preemptively. As Conley rebounded and Forreston going the other way. 17-14, our score with a 3-point lead favoring the Wildcats. Forreston lobbing it up to Conley and good. That's a play right there that was designed right for Conley.
Yeah, that was a nice play drawn up there. They caught the defense sleeping, caught the help, not paying attention for the easy lob.
Coach
and a good pass.
Steffenbaugh has made his coaching stardom known this season, has done an amazing job for the Wildcats this year, coaching-wise. And that play right there is his design. As Conley now has the ball. Gets pushed in the back a little bit, but now tries to send it over to Kingsbury. He does. Now gets it to Chambliss. Chambliss against Marco Smith. All the way over to Lehman. Lehman fakes a three. Goes inside now to Conley. Conley guarded by Savoy. Savoy back tips it. Now to Lehman. Kingsbury, three, up, and no good. Rebounded by Whitmore, as now Lehman will pick up the take foul against Savoy. That's the second on Keegan Lehman.
Yeah, that's not what you want. Already 2 fouls on Lehman. That was good defense there by the Grizzlies, good rotations, good help, and good gap defense. Really couldn't let the Wildcats get anything there.
As now Savoy will bring the ball up here for the Northside Grizzlies. Northside Grizzlies, a new addition into the conference. As Luke Young will take the three and doesn't get it to fall, and Forreston tips it to Chambliss for the rebound. Now Conley gives it up. Faunopoulos is set to check in, as well as Derek Shepard. Now Forreston fakes it, goes inside, sends it over to Conley. Conley over to Wood. Wood sends it out to Forreston, now to Conley again. Looking for action down low, but have not been able to get it, as the Northside Grizzlies defense has been doing superb with the 2-3. And Chambliss misses that layup. That 2-3 very much frustrating the Cats right now.
Yeah, you really got to take your time, work the ball around the defense like they did there. They got a good shot, they just couldn't convert it at the rim.
Now Marco Smith gives it up to Javion Smith. I got to say both their first names so I don't just say Smith and Smith. As Whitmore doesn't get it to fall, and Conley going the other way. Conley gives it up to Ferguson. Now over to Wood, back to Ferguson. He'll drive inside, send it over to Conley. You ever seen it that Conley pump fakes pretty much every single time he passes? Every time he passes, right before it, he'll pump fake a pass.
Yeah, never really noticed that, but now that you pointed out, he does it almost every time.
Wood drives inside. Jumper had to double clutch it in midair, but then tips it out to Conley. Fakes the pass. See, now I'm going to think about it every time he touches. And a timeout called by Coach Deffenbaugh as he's going to try to reset it for his team. The Wildcats leading by 5, 19-14 our score with 3:12 left in the second quarter. We're going to take a quick commercial break, but we'll be right back here on the Wildcat Sports Network.
If you need that love, support, somebody to push you, to tell you can do it, I would tell them to come to Pam Transportation. It's a family here. It's not just a regular company. They will look after you. They will show you that you are important, you are welcome here.
Nothing says game day like good friends and great food. And at Slim Chickens, we know great food. From our 100% all-natural chicken tenders, fresh-made wings served with house sauces, to delicious chicken sandwiches, crisp salads, southern sides, and desserts you just can't get anywhere else. At Slim's, we have the food you love, made fresh for the people you care about. Dine in, drive through, or order online. Slim Chickens. Fresh, delicious chicken.
Welcome back, Wildcat Sports Network fans. You missed a point right there as we played the commercials a little too long. We can actually probably replay that. You never know. As Marco Smith will take a three and doesn't get the ball. Conley got that layup right there off a dish from Hayden Wood. As Shepard will take a mid-range jumper and get it to fall slick for Derek Shepard. 21-16 our score, a 5-point lead for the Wildcats now as 2 and 2 equals 0, or 2 minus 2 equals 0. 2 and 2 equals 4. Nate Kingsbury down low to Fontanopoulos, intercepted by Whitmore, and a foul on Fontanopoulos. That'll be his, I think, second personal.
Yeah, we've seen the Wildcat offense become a little stagnant here in the last couple of possessions. I think they're just being a little indecisive on where they want to throw the ball.
And we'll show you that replay right now of the basket by Jackson Conley. And that was the basket that you missed in the commercial break. Now Savoy gives it up to Shepard. Gives it to Smith. Now all the way over back to Shepard. 3 up, 3 good. Derek Shepard coming alive here with the last 5 points for the Northside Grizzlies. 21-19 now our score with a 2-point lead. Favored for the Wildcats with 1:45 left to play in the second quarter. Don't go anywhere. As we end halftime, we'll have the Silver Stars, and then we'll have Coach Jenkins joining us to talk about that amazing game that the Wildcats played. As that goes over to Wood. Wood was not expecting it at all, and that'll go the other way. Jake Myers is going to sub into the ball game. He's going to replace Ferguson. (21-19) our score, a 2-point lead for the Wildcats as Savoy gives the ball up to Shepard. Going to be an action most likely for Savoy. They're looking for him down low. They get it to him. He'll go inside, put up the shot. It is blocked away. As now Wood. Hey, I've been 2 for 2 on those calls here, saying who's going to get the ball in the possession. 2 for 2 tonight.
Yeah,
I'll take it. Shooting 100%. As now Myers has the ball. Drives, sends over to Conley. A good dribble drive. I used to have an old coach at my old school that would say, dribble, drive, kick. That's all you got to do in basketball to be successful. is pretty accurate, honestly.
Yeah, you want to see if you can get in the paint first before you take a shot.
Jackson Conley, acrobatic move, doesn't get it to fall, but rebounds his own shot. And they're going to save for the last shot. Coach Steffenbaugh with a good call right there, saying save for the last one. They're going to wait probably till the 10 or 11 second mark to get it going. And now they're running it. Now to Conley, back to Myers, to Kingsbury, and tipped out by Smith. Now 6 seconds on the clock for the Wildcats to score. They'll get inside to Conley with 6 seconds left to play. Gets the screen from Fontanopoulos, goes around it. Now going to have to take a shot. Oops it to Kingsbury. No good. I don't know if that was a shot or an oop, but either way, it almost worked out for the Wildcats, but did not. There's only almost in horseshoes and hand grenades, as 21-19 will end our first half scoring as a 2-point lead favor in the Wildcats. Don't go anywhere. The Silver Stars are up next, as well as Coach Jenkins at the halftime interview. We'll be right back here on the Wildcat Sports Network.
If you want fast, easy, and affordable service, visit McClarty Daniel.
Keep your vehicle running like new in our state-of-the-art service facilities. We know your time is valuable. Our factory-certified technicians with decades of experience will get you in and out and back on the road quickly. We service all makes and models at our 6 convenient locations in Bentonville and Springdale. Open 6 days a week.
Visit McClartyDaniel.com to schedule your service appointment today.
Fall means a lot of things to a lot of people. Falling leaves, pumpkin patches, football games, cozy sweaters, and most importantly, comfort food. A good place to start is with Tyson Pork Roast, high-quality protein that delivers flavor and value for your home team. Pick up your boneless pork loin roast at your local Walmart for that perfect family gathering on game day or any day. Keep it real, keep it Tyson.
Experience everything Springdale has to offer. Visit ExploreSpringdale.com or download the new Explore Springdale app. It's the best place to discover all there is to do and see in Springdale. We'll help you explore our many eateries and attractions and introduce you to our shopping, arts, parks, and trails. You'll also find links to our great hotels and meeting venues. Download the new Explore Springdale app or visit ExploreSpringdale.com to begin your Springdale adventure.
Junior Lieutenant Taylor Bauer. First Lieutenant George Jasuski. And Captain Sarah Gill.
Para un cafecito y charla en la mañana, un menú completo de información. Nuestro compromiso con la familia Springdale llega con la segunda temporada. Nuevas entrevistas, invitados especiales, temas de interés, educación, cultura, identidad y deportes. Entérate de lo que está pasando en el noroeste de Arkansas. Únete al diálogo y acompáñame. Soy Maribel Tapia en Cafecito y Charla.
What's the only thing better than ordering your Whataburger favorites right on your phone? Earning free Whataburger while doing it. Download the Whataburger app to get started, just like you like it.
When getting a mortgage, you need a team that is dependable. With over 50 years of combined experience, Advantage One Mortgage LLC are here for your needs. They also offer cash-out refinancing and free pre-approval. If you have questions regarding income, credit, or funds to close, call us today.
Accidents are never planned. But no matter how small, every emergency that involves a child is a big deal. It's everything. That's why we're here. Arkansas Children's Northwest offers the only pediatric emergency room in Northwest Arkansas with fast access, pediatric experts, and kid-sized care. Peace of mind when you need it most.
Goodbye, guessing. Hello, confidence. So long, stress. Hello, security. Farewell, running to the bank. Hello, banking from anywhere. Get a quick view of your balance, block lost debit cards, and quickly deposit checks anywhere, anytime with the highly rated Arvest Go mobile app from Arvest Bank. Goodbye, limits. Hello, possibilities.
At Northwest Health, you can check in online for urgent care and ER visits. This simple step lets you pick a time that's convenient and saves your spot in line before you arrive. It's our new approach to the waiting room. Visit mynorthwestanycare.com.
Ballpark Franks got their start in 1957, right here in the ballpark. And with the taste of 100% Angus beef, passed down from one generation to the next, they soon became a tradition everywhere, bringing on the feeling of summer in every bite. Ballpark Franks, bring on summer.
No matter what kind of car you drive, two things are always true. All tires eventually need replacing and all vehicles need servicing. Luckily for you, Big O Tires is an expert in both. We have all the name brand tires you trust for any vehicle on any road condition. And our expert services on alignment, shocks, struts, batteries, brakes, and more will keep your vehicle running as smooth as those new tires. Don't wait another day and take advantage of our good to no credit needed financing. Only at your local Big O Tires, the team you trust.
Welcome, Wildcats, as we've got Coach Jenkins joining us in the booth here. I mean, or not even the booth, we're on court now.
Wow.
I know,
cool.
right?
Yeah.
Coach, what an amazing win for the Wildcat program. You knock off the 9-1, now 9-2, one-seed team, and you tie yourself at 9-2. You're on a 7-game winning streak. I know you don't like to talk about it, but, I mean, how big is that right now?
Well, the win streak is not something we're really, having discussions about per se, but we're just trying to play better basketball and try to do some good things. Our first half was so ugly. I think we had 14 points in the first half, so we were able to play some pretty decent defense, though, and keep them from, getting too far ahead, and then we pulled it together and played a better second half, and that's kind of what we just need to put some quarters back to back and try to play better basketball at this time of year.
And then Patience McDaniel started off very slow, didn't score much in the first half, as you kind of said, the whole team didn't.
Right.
But then gets a little active there in that second half, has 24 points, and then you just told me 15 rebounds. That's a double-double with 5 charges taken as well. Patience McDaniel took over this ball game. How does that affect the win?
Yeah, definitely. Obviously, Patience is an awesome player. She does a lot of great things. I wish she would have played a little better in the first half, so we would have had a little bit of that along the way and consistency, but she definitely comes through in the clutch. She's just such a competitor. she just was, willing to step up and knock down some free throws. Our team was 10 for 10 from the free throw line in the fourth quarter, and that's better than what we did against Rogers the other night. So just a little bit of progress. And of course, we can talk about Patience all day long, and she's just a machine when it comes down to it. But we had some other kids step up and do some good things. Ella Lunningham came in the second quarter and changed the game a little bit by being active and getting some rebounds. And so there were just a lot of people that did some good things, and I'm just really proud that we showed some toughness and were able to battle through some adversity tonight.
And fouls and referees played a huge role in that ball game for both teams. A lot of foul trouble for Patience McDaniel, playing with 4 fouls pretty much the entirety of the fourth quarter.
Right.
Gooden fouled out of the ball game. How do you think these fouls kind of played into maybe what you guys were trying to do tonight? Or
Man, it's just, physical game. And this time of year, everybody's battling really hard. The referees are not perfect. We're not perfect. But it's just one of those games where, we had to battle through the adversity. And I thought our team did that pretty well and stuck together. And it's hard to play with fouls, but, and be aggressive. So finding that balance is something we're still working on.
And you get your first bench warning of the season. Great job right there.
Oh, gosh.
As that's going to do it for our interview. We're a little short on time, but we're going to run one quick commercial, and we'll be right back here on the Wildcat Sports Network.
Are you ready for a new career opportunity? Ready for
Teamwork.
Ready for
competitive benefits.
Ready for
A friendly culture.
ready for
Stability and growth.
ready for
Limitless opportunities.
Cintas, ready for the workday.
Welcome back, Wildcat Sports Network fans. We're bringing it back into the action as Wood has the ball and gives it up. Now Wood gives it up to. Now Wood back. Sorry, I apologize. As Kingsbury has in the corner, gives inside to Fontanopoulos. Fontanopoulos to Conley. Conley sends it over to Ferguson. Now Kingsbury. All the way to Wood. 2 seconds left on the shot clock. Has to put up. Whitmore with the block. And the other way will the ball go.
You can see this Northside defense starting to give them fits. Just can't really get anything going inside. I think maybe they're going to be able to need to knock down some outside shots if they're going to want some offensive production this half.
As that's stolen away by the Wildcats, and now they're going to go the other way.
Here we see just more stagnant offense. Can't really get anything in the gaps or inside.
Now Ferguson. Ferguson gives it up to Fontanopoulos. Barely handles it now to Conley. Conley trying to get it down low to Kingsbury, but they are cutting that off. Doing a great job of cutting off the paint, as you just said. Sending it inside to Fontanopoulos. He'll go to work, puts up the shot, and good! Jake Fontanopoulos with the lay. Wow.
Yeah, it was a really nice finish. Kind of bailed him out of a bad possession there at the end of the shot clock. But, with them struggling to score, they don't care how they get it.
As Savoy gives it up to Marco Smith. Marco Smith with the pull-up J on the baseline. Tries to rebound to himself, and we'll get the over-the-back call against Fontanopoulos. That's what happens when you box out.
Yeah, I think the Wildcats have done a really good job defensive rebounding this game. With the length and athleticism the Grizzlies have, it's not easy, but they're doing a good job boxing out and skying for the rebounds.
As Ferguson will bring the ball up the court. Gives it to Fontanopoulos, now to Conley. Looking for Kingsbury flashing. He'll go inside, put up the shot, no good. Rebounded by Fontanopoulos as Wood really caused that rebound. And he'll take the three and get it to fall. Hayden Wood with a great play and another great play in one possession. And will cause the Wildcats to go up by 7. 26-19 now our score, 5:30 left to play in the third quarter. As that one is recovered by Conley. Gives it to Fontanopolis. Now back to Conley. Fakes the pass. Got him on it as well. Now over to Ferguson. Fakes the three. Goes inside, sends it out, back out to Conley. Three, up three. Good! Jackson Conley. And a timeout called by Coach Deffenbaugh as the Wildcats jump out to a 10-point lead out of nowhere. As that's a great way to start a second half if you're the Wildcats.
Yeah, the back-to-back threes, which is big. Like I said, they're going to need to knock those down, and that was a good drive by Ferguson to get into the paint first and then kick it out.
And we're going to send to a quick commercial break, but we'll be right back here on the Wildcat Sports Network.
Climax at NWA, it's just an easy, customer-centered experience. Right now is probably the easiest time that I've ever seen to achieve financing for people on maybe even a more expensive vehicle or more accommodating vehicle for their family. I've got the best inventory, I would say, in the state, and my people are not only experienced in the car business, but they're experienced in the people business. Whether you just check us out online or you check us out in person, we want you to visit us. Climax NWA and climaxnwa.com.
Welcome back, Wildcat fans. We bring you back into the action here. They send it inside and tipped away as Ferguson now has the ball. Now Conley. Conley faked the three, but I wouldn't have been mad at it.
Wildcats get a little lucky there on that. Would have been an easy layup there for Whitmore, but just barely stepped out of bounds.
As now Ferguson with the ball. 4:25 left to play in the third quarter. Kingsbury gives it up. Conley three, up three, no good. Rebounded by Conley and Whitmore combined, as that'll be a foul called, I think, on Whitmore. Yep, that will be on Whitmore. Denarian Whitmore picking up that one. Timeout by the Grizzlies, and we'll take the timeout with them. We'll be right back here on the Wildcat Sports Network.
What if we told you could buy your next home without having to compromise? That's exactly what the Schuber-Mitchell Come Home Savings Program can do for you. Choose between a $5,000 design studio allowance, a $7,500 luxury kitchen and bath upgrade, $3,500 in closing costs, or a 0.5% rate buy down, saving you thousands over the life of your loan. Don't settle for less than you deserve. Come home to a place you love. Head to Schuber-Mitchell's website today to take advantage of this limited time offer.
Welcome back, Wildcat Sports Network fans. 4:13 left in the third quarter, 29-19. Our score with a 10-point lead favor the Wildcats as Ferguson now has the ball. All the way to Conley. Conley tries to send it to Kingsbury, but Whitmore takes it away, and going the other way is Savoy. Sends it up to Shepard. Shepard pulls it out. Now Whitmore. Whitmore drives inside, sends it to Savoy. Savoy will drive inside, put up with the left hand, and good for Savoy.
Yeah, it was a really nice drive by Savoy. Kind of worked his way through three defenders, kept the ball away from their hands, and then finished at the rim.
Savoy, that kind of player, one of the best players in the 6A with 5 points on the night so far. Now over to Wood. Wood fakes a three, sends inside to Kingsbury. He's against Savoy. Savoy takes the charge and going the other way. He's also probably one of, if not the best defender in the league is Savoy. A very, very good defender.
Yeah, he's really relentless and super athletic and strong. And he can basically guard 1 through 5 in this conference.
And now Savoy will bring the ball up. That'll be on Conley. His second, so a little bit of worries there for the Wildcats. But Coach Deffenbaugh's philosophy, he will not take him out until he gets 3. As they get it inside to Whitmore. Whitmore over to Marco Smith. Smith gives it up to Savoy. Savoy had a three, but goes inside for a mid-range jumper. Doesn't get the ball. Marco Smith there for the rebound. Sends it out, but is going to step out of bounds beforehand. And that's going to go the other way as the Wildcats will have the ball. 29-21 our score with an 8-point lead. Remember the Wildcats with 3:03 left to play in the third quarter. And Caleb Borgeson will bring the ball up the court.
We see the Grizzlies offense is struggling so far in this game. I think they haven't really been able to stretch it out very much other than a couple shots from Shepard. So they're going to need to pick up their outside shooting a bit if they want to score a little more points.
As that three up and good by Hayden Wood, who has been lighting it up. He has 9 points on the night, all 3 3-pointers. Gives it up, now Shepard. Shepard drives, sends over to Whitmore. Whitmore fakes it, drive, and will go inside and get fouled in the play. I think that's going to be on Fontanopoulos. No, it will not. It will go on Case Chambliss. Reach and foul on the floor. Now Savoy inbound. Gets it inside. Now Shepard. Shepard to Smith. Smith will drive, send it over, and a foul on the floor on Fontanopoulos.
You know, the reffing it similar to the girls' game. You know, both teams think it's a little touchy, but I think you just have to adjust to it as you go out through the game.
Agreed. Whitmore goes inside, send it over to Marco Smith. He'll send it over as Wood tips it out and saves the ball. Athletic play from Wood. He'll go inside, doesn't get it to fall, but we'll go to the free throw line. Shooting 2 for the Wildcats. Wood doing a lot for him right now. Javion Smith picks up the foul, his first. As Wood will shoot it and sink the first one.
See the Wildcats up to a 12-point lead now. Grizzlies offense is really struggling here in this second half so far. They're going to have to pick it up pretty quickly, or this lead could get really big really fast.
Already 33-21, a 12-point lead for the Cats. A little different story than last game, as Wood will sink the free throw. And Savoy will bring the ball up the court. 1:58 left on the third quarter clock. The score 34-21. As that one tipped away by Wood, and there's a foul on the play. I don't know who that's going to go against. That's going to go against Wood, his first person. Lehman will check into the ball game, replacing Porterson. They get it inside. Javion Smith, he'll go inside. Now to Whitmore. Whitmore, pull up Jay, doesn't get it to fall, and Conley has the rebound going the other way. Kingsbury falls on the play. Up already. Now Wood inside to Kingsbury. He puts up a little hook shot, doesn't get it to fall, and Chambliss there for a contested rebound, and there you go. Chambliss working and gets the ball for the Cats.
Yeah, I think we've seen the Wildcats do a pretty good job on the offensive glass. They're really working it and creating extra possessions.
As Marco Smith will come back into the ballgame, replacing Whitmore. Lehman gets it inside all the way to Wood. Now Conley. Oh, Jackson Conley goes inside and is blocked on the play, but he split the defenders. Now Savoy going the other way. Goes inside to Shepard. Now Young. Now Shepard. He'll drive inside, weaves through all the defenders, but is blocked on the play, but is fouled on the play. That's going to be the third personal on Case Chambliss. Or the second personal, possibly.
That was a good drive there by Shepard. I think he's a pretty good offensive player. He's got a really quick release on his shots, and you've seen him knock down a couple in the first half, and then there he basically worked around the entire defense by himself. Now he's at the free throw line. And the Grizzlies are going to need more of that.
as Jackson Conley will send it up the court to Kingsbury, over to Chambliss. Chambliss with a little layup and gets it to fall, and timeout called by Coach Steffenbaugh. 36-23 our score, 50 seconds left to play in the third quarter, and that will send us to a timeout break. We'll go with them as the Wildcat Sports Network will be right back.
What was that?
What's all that racket?
Quokka! Did you hear that?
Sounds like a wild animal.
A wild animal?
Welcome back, Wildcat Sports Network fans. We're bringing back into the action here. 50 seconds left on the third quarter clock. 36-23 our score as a 13-point lead favors the Wildcats in Wildcat Arena. Drew, what has been the key to success here for the Wildcats so far in this game?
Really, it's just keeping the Grizzlies from scoring. I think, you know, I mentioned the Grizzlies haven't been able to really shoot it from the outside very well, so I think the Wildcats are doing a good job packing it in and really rebounding well.
Now Savoy with the ball. He'll weave through defenders, put up the jump shot, and is fouled on the play. Could have been a clean block.
And just as I mentioned them keeping them out of the paint, they let Savoy get all the way by himself, and now he's at the free throw line.
Well, that's just how it works. Little commentator's jinx says Savoy will miss the first. As Jake Fonopoulos is coming to the ball game, replacing Chambliss, as well as Ferguson for Lehman. So you have starting lineup back on for the Cats. And close to the starting lineup, Luke Young, the exception for the Grizzlies. As now Ferguson with the ball, a little press here for the Grizzlies as they send a trap. Ferguson pretty much breaks it, is now trapped again. Saves it over to Kingsbury, and one play, Nathaniel Kingsbury with the bucket.
Yeah, that was a nice pump fake and finish there. You like to see Kingsbury get going offensively if you're the Wildcats, but a really nice play by Ferguson. He got trapped in the around right after he passed half court, which is not where you want to be, but he kept his calm and found the open man for the layup.
That play was so good I had to say his full name. As 22 seconds left on the third quarter clock, 39-24, a 15-point lead as Luke Young will line up the three-pointer. It doesn't get it to fall, and Conley with the rebound. As now Ferguson will save for the last shot. Ferguson gives up to Wood. 2 seconds left to play. You got to shoot it quickly. And a jump ball call doesn't really matter. Coach Burnett asking that saying that the clock was already off. As 0.5 seconds is assessed back on the clock. 39-24 is our score, as the Northside Grizzlies are going to have to hoist one a long way away and will not get it to fall. That means the ball will go to the Wildcats in the fourth quarter to start. As that'll send us to a commercial break, we'll be right back here on the Wildcat Sports Network.
Arkansans appreciate community. We work and raise families, care for our neighbors, and come together in good times and bad. At First Security, that local strength is what we love best about our home state. There is commitment here, and heart, and hope. Thank you to everyone who is standing together, learning from one another, and making Arkansas a place we all love to call home. We're proud to be your community bank.
Hometown. That word still means something here. It means we're neighbors. We do the right thing. We care about your family. And you deserve the very best every time you walk in the front door. Har-Ber's. Hometown fresh.
Welcome back, Wildcat Sports Network fans. We bring back to the action here as Ferguson will now have the ball. 7:57 left to play in the fourth quarter. 39-24 your score with a 15-point lead favoring the Cats. A 15-point is not unachievable. It's for sure with 5 threes. That's a 5-possession ball game.
Yeah, certainly you feel pretty comfortable with the 15-point lead, but you know we've seen some bigger comebacks before.
As Derek Shepard will pick up that one, his first personal. As now Fountainopolis has the ball, he gives it up to Wood. Wood resets it to Kingsbury, who will give it to Ferguson to run the offense. Now to Kingsbury, over to Conley. Conley fakes the three, now fakes the pass, and gives it up to Ferguson up top. 13 seconds left to play on the shot clock. Now 10. Ferguson with the ball, gives it up to Wood. 5. Conley, fadeaway Jay, doesn't get it to fall. Oh, rebounded by Fountainopolis inside. He is working his tail off right now. That is charged to Whitmore, his third personal, and Fountainopolis with the great play.
Yeah, he was just working hard there. Wasn't anything special, just wanted it more than everyone else.
As they get it inside, now Conley with the ball. They send it over, now Wood. Kingsbury sends it over to Conley. Conley going to drive. Got 16 seconds left on the shot clock. Now Fountainopolis, he's going to work down low, gets blocked on the play, and Whitmore going the other way. They send it to Savoy. Savoy tipped away by Wood, and that'll go out of bounds off of Wood. And they're going to reverse the call most likely here. Yep, they're going to reverse it as the other referee had to come into the play.
There you go. That was a good job by the Wildcats getting back on defense in transition. Normally that's an easy layup for the Grizzlies, but you know they ran back and hustled.
Now over to Ferguson, back to Fountainopolis. Now Ferguson with the ball. Now Wood. Wood dribbling up top, loses the handle of it, gives it down to Kingsbury against Whitmore. Whitmore might have got a foul, but never mind. Javion Smith going the other way, puts up the shot, and good. Quick score right there for the Northside Grizzlies.
Thought maybe Kingsbury got fouled there. He did a good job getting his defender in the air with the pump fake, but regardless, that was a good job by the Grizzlies, getting easy layup.
Now Conley, he gives it up. Now Ferguson will run the offense. He gets double teamed. Now sends it to Conley. He is handling those double teams with poise right now as Jackson Conley will score down low. And the Grizzlies will have it back, down by 15. Derek Shepard, 3, no good. Rebounded by Whitmore and Fountainopolis combined. Jump ball violation, possession arrow favoring the Grizzlies.
Yeah, like you mentioned, Ferguson's doing a really good job handling those double teams. He's not freaking out. He's calmly delivering it to a teammate, and then that was a nice physical finish by Conley inside.
As the Savoy gets the ball into Marco Smith. Now Shepard. Shepard having to make decisions up top, gives it up to Javion Smith. He'll drive out to Marco Smith. He'll drive inside, put up the shot, no good. Rebounded by Whitmore, and fouled on the play is Whitmore as he will shoot 2 at the line. That's going to be on Jake Fountainopolis, his third personal, team's 9th. Team's 8th, I should say. As Whitmore will miss the first of the free throws. Ferguson will check into the ballgame, replacing Lehman. Starters back on the court here for the Wildcats. And starters on the court for the Northside Grizzlies, as Whitmore will sink that one. Gives it up. Now Kingsbury. He gets double teamed very quickly in dead man's corner. And they give it inside to Fontanopoulos. He can go to work if he wants it. And he is fouled on the play by Marco Smith.
Yeah, so if you're the Wildcats here, you're just going to want to keep doing what you're doing, which is breaking the press calmly and not forcing anything. Don't take any shots that you don't need to take, and keep working this clock.
1-on-1 situation here for Jake Fontanopoulos. Jake Fontanopoulos not known for his free throw shooting, but he can do it at times. As he will miss the first. As Savoy now has the ball in the full court. Looking to push. Goes inside, puts up the layup, doesn't get the fall. And Fontanopoulos tips it out. Now Wood saves it to Conley. He's going to get double teamed on the sideline. Now to Wood. They've handled double teams extremely well tonight. Now Kingsbury to Conley. Goes inside, doesn't get it to finish. Derek Shepard saves it over to Marco Smith. Now Javion Smith, tipped away by Wood. The hands of Wood right there. They send the double. Now down low to Lehman, they give it to Conley. Conley gonna work through the defense and put it up, and good for Jackson Conley. Down low for the Wildcats.
That was a lot better than the last possession. They slowed it down, they didn't freak out, and they got the shot calmly.
As they missed that one, put it up, no good, and rebounded and fouled on the play is Savoy. As Savoy will sink the first. As he sinks both. And the Wildcats will bring the ball up. Give it to Wood. Wood double teamed and is going to be over and back, as that'll be a turnover for the Wildcats. The Grizzlies going to have the ball, and Coach Burnett saying recently, just saying it's not over.
Yeah, you can see that press is somewhat working for them. They're getting the Wildcats to speed up a little bit and make some bad mistakes.
Marcus Smith goes inside, drives, puts up the shot, doesn't get the fall, and Whitmore with the rebound.
I think for the Grizzlies, they're just going to have to start finishing, because they can do all that work to get the ball back, but they're not converting inside.
Now Whitmore pulls up from three, good! And that's how you get back into a ball game like this. 43-32, now our score, 11-point lead for the Wildcats. Now Wood. Wood gives it up to Conley. Conley going to make the action here. Spin move, gets past the double team, gets past pretty much everybody, goes up for the layup, doesn't get the fall, and Kingsbury tried to get the rebound, but now Whitmore. Whitmore tipped by Conley. Conley with a steal and the layup for the Wildcats. Jackson Conley averages 2 steals per game. You see a few of them already tonight. Derek Shepard with the ball. And Conley another one. As he's going to go the other way. He's got 2 to beat. Beats them both and gets the layup. Jackson Conley, the sophomore, doing it all right now. It's another steal and another layup for Jackson Conley. 6 points in a row for Conley. He has 20 in the ball game, and that's going to be a timeout. 30-second timeout, as we'll take 30 seconds with him. We'll be right back here on the Wildcat Sports Network.
Hey Northwest Arkansas, Lara here at Sam's Furniture. If you're looking for new furniture, we have over 170,000 square feet selection at everyday low prices and same-day delivery available. But the best part is that we love to serve our community. So when you buy at Sam's, part of your purchase goes to support one of the many amazing organizations that we have been blessed to partner with. Serving others, especially those in need, is our culture here, and we hope that you'll be a part of that too. Arkansas's largest furniture destination, get it at Sam's.
Welcome back, Wildcat Sports Network fans. We bring you back into the action as the white flag has been raised by the Northside Grizzlies. Wildcats have yet to do so. Alex Flake with the ball. He gives it up. Now to the corner. Fake three. Now mid-ranger. Now tipped out away by Slater. Almost had it. And here's the white flag a little bit from the Wildcats. Jack Bachman, Jake Myers, as well as Case Chamel sub in the ball game, replacing the Wildcats' main three with Kingsbury, Wood, and Conley, as well as you got Fontenopoulos left on the court, as well as Lehman. Savoy is going to go back into the ball game, as well as Whitmore, Shepard.
This
that's a very interesting play. You wave the white, and that's going to cause Coach Deffenbaugh to put back in his big three.
I think he was trying to get the Wildcats to maybe take their foot off the gas pedal and then see if he could sneak his starters back in.
A very interesting move right there.
I don't think Coach D's having any of that.
No, Coach D immediately subbed in his players. You've got pretty much the starters except for one on the court right now. Shepard goes up for the shot and gets it to fall. 49-34.
Yeah, Shepard's a pretty good player on offense. He can really score it.
Yep, 9 points for him in the ball game. Gives it to Fontenopoulos. Whitmore tried for it. Kingsbury puts up the layup and good. As now Whitmore will dribble the ball up. Whitmore puts up the shot and good. The scoring's not going to stop just because the game is out of reach. Wood will bring the ball up. He's going to get a double team. Sends it over to Lehman. Lehman all the way to Kingsbury. The quarterback assist. Up and good. Keegan Lehman with the assist on the play. Wildcats not going to take the pedal off, or the foot off the pedal. As Whitmore will shoot the three and not get it to fall. Fontenopoulos with the rebound. I'd be interested to see how many rebounds he has tonight. As now Lehman will bring the ball up. He sends it over to Kingsbury. And a timeout called by the Wildcats, as we'll take a timeout with them. We'll be right back here on the Wildcat Sports Network.
Our 30 minutes or less ER service pledge means faster care. And because we're full-service hospitals, a lot more care if you need it. Less waiting, faster care. At Northwest Health System, Bentonville and Springdale.
Ozarks Go from Ozarks Electric Cooperative is leading the fiber revolution. Connecting the divide with high-speed broadband access to close that gap. From cloud to cloud, post to post, from downtown to way out of town, to connect our customers to a world of blazing speed and access to absolutely everywhere. It's our customers connected.
Welcome back, Wildcat Sports Network fans. A minute and 4 left in the fourth quarter, 53-36 as the Wildcats lead it. If you want to know the update here, the Arkansas game, 39-38, a 1-point lead for the Arkansas Razorbacks with 33 seconds left to play in the first half. Pretty good game so far. As Jack Bachman has the ball, he's harassed up top by Derek Shepard. And that'll be a foul and a 1-on-1 situation here for the Wildcats and Jack Bachman.
There we see the Grizzlies with their starters still in, but I think Coach D thinks it's comfortable enough to go ahead and put his bench in.
With 3 of their starters in.
Yeah.
As Bachman will shoot the first. And will not get it to fall, and that's the only one he'll get. As going the other way are the Northside Grizzlies. Now Shepard. Shepard will go inside, look for a bucket, and gets it. 53-38. Now Connor Menifee. Now Bachman. Menifee with the ball. Menifee gives up to Bachman. 23 seconds left on the clock, 17 seconds left on the shot clock. About a 5-second differential. Now, up three, good! Colton Tuck right there for the three. 3 up by Savoy, and no good. Rebounded by Chambliss, and that should be the ball game. Yep, it will be. That's going to be the game. 56-38. Whoa, I got to do my math here. 18-point lead. Oh, you got it that quickly.
Yeah.
Okay. 18-point win for the Wildcats in Wildcat Arena, and just an amazing way to take care of business.
Yeah, it was a good win. Played a really good Northside squad, but they came here and took care of business, won by 18 points.
Just a good way to take care of it. As Coach Steffenbaugh, hopefully I can get him to come over here and do a little interview real quick.
Yeah. We'll see.
I doubt that. Yep, Coach Steffenbaugh likes keeping it tight. I'll be right back as we will send it to a quick commercial. We might have that back.
If you want fast, easy, and affordable service, visit McClarty Daniel.
Keep your vehicle running like new in our state-of-the-art service facilities. We know your time is valuable. Our factory-certified technicians with decades of experience will get you in and out and back on the road quickly. We service all makes and models at our 6 convenient locations in Bentonville and Springdale. Open 6 days a week.
Visit McClartyDaniel.com to schedule your service appointment today.
And welcome back. Coach Steffenbaugh joining us after that good win. Coach, very good win here in Wildcat Arena. Tell us about it.
Well, first and foremost, that's a good program. Coach Burnett does a heck of a job. They're athletic. They're long. They're quick. They got really good shooters. They play the game the right way. We're a good unit right now, Connor, that we defend. We got good spacing on our offense. Got some depth. I got good size. So whenever we play defense, get rebounds, our offense flows. We got guys to step up and make shots tonight. I thought Hayden did a good job stepping up making shots. I thought we call him Keg, but Keegan Lehman came in, made some big shots for us. Nate got his rhythm going a little bit. So, we got some guys that make some shots. Jackson, of course, is just all over the place with his motor and his energy. So he's able to get us a lot of easy baskets around the rim. So, we played well. Really, I thought the second half we really stepped up and played well.
And you're on a 6-game winning streak now. Very good for you guys. You are just rolling in the 6A right now. I mean, just tell us about what you're how you look to finish the rest of the conference play and go into playoffs.
Well, to be honest, we don't really look at how many we won in a row. We just look at the next game. We're a next game mentality. I approach today's game, tomorrow's game, and Friday's game just like a tournament. I said we're in a tournament that we've been in before. You got to win the first game to advance to the second game. Got to win the second round to advance to the third. So we really don't worry about how many we've won in a row. We know we've won several games, Connor, and we just got to continue to take one game at a time and continue to do all the little things right, and that's defending and that's rebounding. Limit our turnovers. Tonight we're playing against a team that presses, traps, and I thought we did a good job handling the ball and not turning it over. I don't know how many turnovers we have. Our limit is, or our goal every game is to have 12 or less. I don't think we had more than 12, but I'd have to look at the stat sheet. But as long as we continue to do those things, and like I said, take one game at a time, and all of a sudden this thing's going to be over. And whether we be in the 1 spot or the 2 spot or the 3 spot, I don't know. We just got to continue to take one game at a time and win the very next game.
And you take on a very up-and-down team tomorrow in Fayetteville who have the potential to beat anybody they want to, but also have been losing a little too much for comfort or net gains on that squad. I mean, what do you look to do against them tomorrow and kind of shut down our net gains and kind of walk away with a win against them?
Well, we're going to enjoy this game tonight, this win tonight. We beat a really good Northside team, like I said. They come out of the central side of the state, and we've swept them in conference play, so we're going to enjoy this win tonight. Just like you said, Fayetteville's a really good team. Coach Stamps does a good job. They got really good players in Arnett Gaines, and the Haney kid's really good, and they got several others that could play. Little Spencer Brown is really playing well for them as a sophomore. So we know they've got a lot of firepower. We were very successful and very fortunate to win at their play. So kind of like tonight's game, we got to come back tomorrow. It's a quick turnaround. We'll go through a little scouting report. We can't do a whole lot of fixing and changing. We just got to go watch some film from the last time we played them, watch their film. They played Rogers tonight, so we'll cut that film tonight and try to get it to our guys tomorrow morning or sometime before our shoot-around. And then all of a sudden it's time to play again. So you just got to be ready. It's one of those situations where the weather last week caused us to have to play 3 games in this week, and there's nothing we can do about it but just step up and be positive and hopefully be ready to play tomorrow.
Coach, thank you so much for joining us after the post-game win. And that's going to do it for us on the Wildcat Sports Network. And thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time.
Thanks, Connor. Appreciate it.